from the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. I think Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow! You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show.
Podcast powered by Air Transat.
So let me read you this headline here. We all love Casey Musgraves.
Oh,
She's awesome.
she's the best.
Casey Musgraves is left furious after fans encourage her to do a shoey at her Sydney concert.
A shoey?
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, how is this headline supposed to make sense to anybody?
What's a shoey?
A shoey is, I guess, like an Australian, first of all, not it, is an Australian
Wait, you can't call not
tradition.
it.
Yeah, but I know the story.
Without
if you're
everybody
smart,
in the
you're going
room
to call
knowing the
not
sto-
it right now.
Okay, not it.
Okay. Good morning, Maury. Good morning. So a shoey is, I guess, like the Australian version of like screech. It's a drink that is native to Australia, and when non-Australians show up, they ask you to do a shoey. Post Malone, when he was in Australia a couple of weeks ago, did a shoey a couple of times, and fans went crazy for it.
Does it have to do with the shoe?
Yes.
Post Malone seems like the kind of guy that would do absolutely anything that anybody asks
Yeah,
him
like
to.
including standing on stage and drinking out of your own shoe.
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. So, not it.
That's a shoey. That's a shoey.
What?
So they wanted her to, they were yelling, do a shoey, do a shoey, do a shoey on stage.
Yeah.
And Casey Musgraves is like, listen, you filthy animals, I'm not drinking out of my own shoe.
Yeah.
And people were pissed.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So she didn't end up doing it?
No, she did not do it.
Good for you, Casey Musgraves.
Post Malone, on the other hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, did it a couple times.
That guy dirty.
Yeah. So, Maury, have you ever done a shoey?
No, but I mean, I've drank booze out of someone's shoe.
Someone?
Ew. That's gross.
I mean, when
That's
things
gross.
are being passed around, you do it.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You want to be cool or not, right?
I don't even need to know the story of that. Of where you were, that somebody was passing around somebody else's shoe and you were like, well.
I'm it.
Okay, so more, grab that water right there.
This one?
Yeah. And are you going to do a shoey?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Do you know which shoe you're going to use?
Left or right, pick.
Oh, geez, Mocha. That's too much pressure for me, man.
I don't know, left?
Say right.
Right?
Okay. I'm not going to ask why, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here's the shoe.
Okay. Now
what do I do?
You pour, you hold it up, and then I guess you just pour, don't get it all over the microphone and stuff.
Wait, but then your shoe's going to be wet for the rest of the day.
Not if he drinks it all fast.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It'll dry quicker.
Well, I'd move that microphone, Maury. Like, yeah, there you go. Okay. So hold on here now. So here's what I would do.
Like, I don't know if there's a hole in the shoe or not. Okay.
I assume that there is. They're yours. Okay, so this is
a
Maury
hole in
doing.
a lot of things you
so
wear.
Maury's going to do an Australian shoey. Okay.
Oh my
okay,
God.
go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so gross. Oh! Ew! Don't spit the water back in the shoe! Oh, gosh! You swallow the water. Ah!
It literally tastes like shoe!
Ew, that's so gross! And your shoes are disgusting!
I can't do it. Oh, you went back for more!
Oh, dude! Oh, my God! That's so gross!
That's the worst thing I've ever had!
That's so gross!
Oh, God.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Bro, you and Post Malone are disgusting human beings. That is so gross.
Oh, I like licked my own foot or something.
Bro, why are you going for a fourth, man?
How am I supposed to get it done? What am I supposed to do?
Ew, that is...
Can you believe that this is like a thing people do?
Yo, y'all are disgusting in Australia.
Who's doing
Right?
this?
Australians do
You want a
that.
sip?
No, I'm good. I may need to go home.
It's so bad.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, it's Roz and Mocha.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Rose.
Rose. All right. You ready for this one, Roz?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Good morning, Roz and Mocha. I just wanted to tell you guys that I've listened to you since I was in grade 9. Now, today, I'm officially on the last day of my college program, and I'm just so happy.
Wow.
I listen to you guys every morning when I have to wake my ass up this early. Rose, congratulations! That's a lot to be celebrated right there. Congratulations. What school? What did you take? What's next for you?
So I'm in Humber College for the Registered Practical Nurse Program.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm finally on my last day of placement. Like, I'm on my way there now. And I've listened to you guys, like, every day since I've been doing it, so...
Now, this sounds like there's a little hint of, like, this is a goodbye in your voice right now.
Well, like, I don't know when I'll wake up so early again.
Yeah, I was going to say, this to me sounds like a goodbye. This to me sounds like, thank you for getting me from grade 9 until graduating college, but peace out.
But, okay, well, if I get a job, I mean, like, and I have to wake up so early, like, no problem.
What are you going to college for? Do you sleep in?
Yeah.
I love sleeping in. Like, I cannot wake up early.
Sorry, hold on a second here. You love sleep, and yet you chose nursing?
Honestly, my entire family told me, they're like, Rosie, how are you going to do nursing? Like, you're going to be such a bad nurse. Like,
oh my God, you got the warnings beforehand and you still went through with it?
Yeah.
I still did.
Rosie, I've known you for 65 seconds, and I think you're going to be a terrible nurse.
Well, okay, so far, I'm good. Like, I like it. So
yeah, because you're a student.
Like, this is my final semester. So in your final semester, you're working as a nurse.
And what do you see? Do you see do you see some stuff?
I've seen like everything.
Yeah. What's like the most horrendous thing or the most shocking thing?
We can bleep this too.
That you saw, Rosie, as a nurse or new nurse that you didn't think you would see this early into your pseudo career.
So this is gonna bother guys because it's fine for girls, but I worked at Etobicoke General at a placement as well.
Yeah.
And this poor man, I felt so bad for him. And I was with another student, and we were cleaning him, and he started.
Okay, stop. Stop.
Can I ask you a question?
Hey.
Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Okay, like
the top.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then was it after that you went and made out with a hot nurse in the break room, or no? It's not like Grey's Anatomy?
No, oh God, no, they're so wrong. I can't even watch those doctor shows.
Don't you ruin it for me. Listen, don't ruin it for me, okay?
Like, they say the stupidest things. They're like, oh my God, their oxygen is down. Like, keep the patient lying flat. It's like, no, you raise the patient up.
Listen to you. The expert.
Hey, Rosie, thank you so much for listening to the Roz Mocha Show since grade 9. You're now graduating college, and you're going to be a nurse.
I'm so happy. Thank you so much, guys.
And we appreciate the dedication to the radio station and to Roz Mocha. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Mocha, I like you better. Because Mocha's, like, kind of ghetto, and, like, I kind of like it. Like, he's, like, from Scarborough.
Yes!
But it's funny because, like, every guy from Scarborough likes me. Like, every time I talk to a new guy, he's from Scarborough. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes. All right.
Rosie, thank you very much for listening. Have a wonderful day. You know we love you.
Thank you too, guys. Take care.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Uber is set to introduce the new quiet mode feature for riders who don't want to talk to their drivers.
Damn. So, how does it work? Like when you're on your app and you order your Uber?
Yeah, I guess you
hit quiet mode on it?
Yeah, and then he won't talk to you or she won't talk to you when they show up.
Oh, awkward.
I think that's more awkward than just not saying anything. I've learned some real great things from Uber drivers.
Yeah.
I've had some really great conversations with Uber drivers, some really great ones. And sometimes you can tell that they don't want to talk to you. And that's fine. And that's fine. And sometimes I have work to do and I'll put my headphones on and I always say the same thing. I'm just going to put my headphones on. If you need me, just wave your hand.
Yeah.
Right? And then they do sometimes. Hey, the traffic's bad. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
We have a conversation about it. But I don't know how I feel about a specific quiet mode. Like maybe if you had like a terrible day, but I mean, to even just let that bother you, I don't know. I think that this is where tech sort of goes wrong, that you now have the option of opting out of, like, specifically of human interaction, right? It's weird. It's weird to me that it's accelerated to being able to opt out, telling somebody to not talk to you. Because what it leads to is if the driver does, then they're going to get complaints. And then all of a sudden you're going to say, your driver was talking to me when I specifically said...
Oh, how dare.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it goes, though. Think about the end. Where does this go?
But in most cases, when somebody's in a cab or an Uber or a Lyft or whatever, chances are they're on their phone anyway. Right?
No, listen, I take more Uber than most, right?
Okay.
And I will say that it's 50% that I have conversations with my driver.
Yeah.
Like 50%.
Yeah, but that's you. The last time I was in an Uber or a cab, at the time, I didn't feel like talking to anybody. And I didn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, but even just, okay, but there's a difference between exchanging pleasantries and maybe, just sort of like chit-chat a little bit throughout the drive and requesting quiet mode.
Yeah.
So you're now forbidden to speak with me.
Don't you just sometimes pretend that you're on the phone so they leave you alone?
No, because I'm not a weirdo.
That would seem
also, how do you
weird.
pretend you're on the phone? Like, what do you do? Just like scroll aimlessly on the phone?
No, I was holding it to my ear and having a whole conversation with nobody.
But what happens if your phone starts ringing or it starts dinging, like, because you get messages?
My phone never
Just be grown. Just listen. Just people talk to people. You're in a closed environment with somebody that you've never met. Exchange pleasantries.
Why do you need to talk though? I don't understand.
You don't have to.
I'm sorry to divert the conversation.
Yeah.
But I need to know how Maury's fake conversation goes when he's in an Uber.
I can tell you, Zach, it's the same fake conversation I always use.
Okay, go.
Which is?
Okay. Hey, how's it going? No, I didn't get the package. You left the package where? No, there was no message for the package. What was in it? Is it perishable? Oh, okay. Well,
You pretend to talk to a deli. You were terrible at this. Let me tell you something more.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Because let's say you're in an Uber for 20 minutes. You're going to spend 20 minutes talking to a delivery guy about perishables? The only way to fake a conversation, can I tell you? Because for somebody who lies as much as you do, you're really not that good at it.
If I were the driver, I'd be like, man, this guy lying.
Yeah, okay. So this is how you fake a conversation, Maury. I'll tell you and everybody else.
Okay.
I'm a fantastic liar, although I try not to lie. Okay, so this is how you fake a conversation. You pick up your phone, you go like this. No, sorry, but before, there's no way that I could even remotely get into this at work. So, okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. So just, start at the beginning. And that's what you do.
Yeah,
and then you just sit there and listen.
Is
it perishable?
The package is more believable.
Was there a bow on it?
What color was the bow?
Is the package there? Can you smell it for me? What does it smell like? Does it smell pretty? Please tell me it still smells pretty.
You suck at lying, bro.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
There is a Twitter poll that currently has 849,177 votes.
Yes.
That will wrap in just a couple of hours. And it was a real simple question. And we've talked about this a couple of times on the Roz and Mocha Show, just in different variations. The question was asked by somebody named Connor Arpwell. Do you wash your legs when taking a shower? 80% of people said yes, 20% of people said no. Do you wash your legs when you shower?
No. Like all my legs? Like the backs and everything?
Yeah.
No.
You don't.
Water gets it.
I've never put soap to skin on my legs, ever.
You've never put soap to skin on your skin anywhere, ever.
Like I've never reached down and scrubbed my legs.
No, never.
Always.
Never.
I scrub and wash everything, even my back. I will reach my arm and try to get as much of my back as possible.
Do you not realize that when you shampoo your hair and are rinsing that it drizzles down onto your back and legs?
I've never washed my arms in the shower either.
I scrub even my armpits.
I scrub my armpits. I scrub the things that will stink,
Sure.
right? And then water takes care of the rest.
No, I wash everything. Legs, shin,
Shins?
Yep. Calves,
No.
feet.
No.
I even take my index finger
Yeah.
and I go
Excuse
in
me,
between.
wait.
What? No, let me
Wait,
finish.
hold on. Turn the microphones off for a second.
What?
You take your index finger and you do what? And you do what?
In between my toes.
Oh, in between your
between my
toes.
toes.
I thought you was going to say belly button.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
The water gets that.
Yeah. No, I don't wash my arms. I don't wash my legs. I wash the things that will stink naturally. Like if you let them go, like the undercarriage, front and back, pits, and every now and then I'll wash my hair.
One person replied to this
Right?
tweet and
Other than
said,
that.
"Do you only wash half of your car?"
Yes. The outside.
Another person said, "Everyone who voted no, think about all the toilet seats you've sat on and wash those thighs."
Thighs?
Your thighs don't touch a toilet seat.
Like I wash my butt.
Yeah.
Like my cheeks.
Sure.
Oh, I don't even do that.
Right? Like, because you
don't
can't
wash your
help it.
cheeks?
Like, I got big hands and a little butt. I'm blessed that way, okay? All right? Listen, I know. I don't mean to brag, okay? But I got big hands and a little butt.
Okay,
One
listen to
swipe
this.
back there takes care of everything.
Joshua Zeichner is
Yeah.
the director of cosmetic and clinical research in dermatology
Okay.
at a hospital in New York. This is what he said to Women's Health magazine back in 2017. Unless your legs are visibly soiled, you don't actually need to wash them directly with a cleanser. The cleanser that drips down your body is enough to remove most of the dirt and sweat that accumulates during the day.
Yeah.
Now, he did say overwashing or over scrubbing the legs, just like with any other body part, can strip the skin of essential oils and lead to skin barrier disruption and inflammation.
Thank you. That's why I don't wash my face. Remember I said I don't wash my face? I haven't washed my face in
I
20
talked
years.
to Matthew about that last night, and he thinks that you're disgusting.
No, I haven't washed my face in 10 and I wear
wow.
makeup every day. And I haven't put soap on my face in 20 years. I haven't put soap on my face.
It was this morning that I
No.
realized I don't wash my butt.
Really? Like your cheeks?
I just realized now when you talked about
never
your
scrub
butt
your cheeks.
that I don't scrub my cheeks.
No, yeah.
It shows.
What do you mean? How?
How would you know?
Yeah,
And
how?
I
How
won
does it
best
show?
butt.
I understand that it shows is a real great comeback to certain things. But when Maury says he doesn't wash his butt and you say it shows, I need to know how it shows.
I will show you right now how clean this looks.
Nobody needs that.
Why every time?
You're so
it doesn't
hot to,
matter
like, drop
what
your pants.
conversation we're having. It always leads to you trying to take off your clothes.
Yeah, but
so you
it's-
know what? Here's what
yeah,
we're gonna do. Go ahead.
It starts with I won best butt one time.
I did. Go ahead. We're gonna get.
Don't
We're
do
gonna
it. No,
divert.
I don't want to see it. Go over to him.
Go ahead, Maury.
I don't
go.
wanna see.
See this dirty ass of yours.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, filthy.
No,
Look
it's
at that.
clean.
Why do you have that one long hair that sticks out, bro? It's like super long.
Where? Like on the cheek?
Okay, go back over. Let Mocha tug on that hair.
No,
I
no,
will give you.
No,
Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
pulling on the hair.
Come on.
No, I'm not pulling on the hair.
I will give
No,
you. Come on.
I'm not pulling on the hair.
Just please for me.
What?
Please for me. Just please for me.
Oh my God,
Just
no.
pull. Okay.
No.
Wait. Just pull. Just tug on that. Just tug a little bit. On it. Just
Hey, I'm
tug a little.
standing here bent
Just-
over.
Just tug a little bit on it. Okay. Just tug. Just please. Okay. Just. This is so wrong. But you're the one that pointed it out.
I know, I
just
can't,
give
I
it
can't,
one-
no, I
Just
can't.
give it one little. Just give it one little tug.
What do you think I feel?
Shut up, Maury.
Just give it one little tug. Okay. Now pull it out. Pull it out.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Let's chat Lamezia, Italy with Air Transat. Lamezia, your gateway to the gems of Calabria at the tip of Italy's boot.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, watch history unfold right before your very eyes as you explore centuries-old ruins, religious monuments, and, of course, all the artistic masterpieces.
Lamezia, 3-hour drive from Sicily, also the perfect home base to discover all of the islands. Air Transat offers two direct flights per week from Toronto to Lamezia, Italy, as of June 18th.
And check out the beaches too. That's where
hell
you know
yeah.
what I mean. Where you get like the Italians in the tiny little bathing suits. That's my people. That's my kind of people, man. Like that's living. That is free living.
Go to airtransat.com to book your trip.
Hey Mocha.
Yeah.
Let's take a phone call.
Hello. It's Roz Mocha.
Really?
Yeah. What's your name?
Senchu
sent this text to us, Roz. I'm starting my first clinical placement for my nursing degree today and listening to the show to give me some good vibes. Also, it's nursing week, so shout out to all the nurses across Canada for their hard work and dedication in healthcare. So yeah, big up to all the nurses.
No, wait.
Senchu.
Honestly, yes.
What? No, go ahead.
I didn't think that I would even get a call back. Like I text you guys every day when I can and listen to the show and the podcast. And you actually reposted my story last weekend, the one with Maury and how he's like take the picture quickly.
On Instagram. Yeah. Oh, you're the one.
What happened? I saw that. I don't know the story with that though. What happened?
Maury was being rude to somebody who listens to the show.
Okay, come here, Maury. Why are you in such a bad mood right now, Maury?
Because he didn't think he'd get called out for being rude.
What happened? Hold on, wait. Hold on, Senchu. What happened, Maury?
Well, I kind of want to hear Senchu's story first before I hear Maury's version of it.
I would rather hear Senchu tell Maury he's wrong.
Okay, true. Okay, go ahead, Maury.
No, I was on a red carpet.
Yeah.
And there's no stanchions behind me, so you could just walk up to anything.
Oh, that doesn't sound secure at all. I would have turned around and walked out.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and then the talent was walking, literally approaching the carpet.
Right.
And Shenshu came up to me as I'm next to talk to the celebrity saying, can I get a photo? So that's why I was like, can we do this quick? Because I don't want to miss my interview.
Yeah, okay. So what's your version?
Now the truth comes out.
Okay, go
ahead, Senchu.
Well, it was pretty close to the beginning of cocktail hour, and no offense, but Will Arnett was nowhere to be seen. So I was like, let me just quickly sneak in and see if I could just meet him, say hi, and then he was like, well, yeah, can we make this quick? Thank you so much, but can we make this quick? And I'm like, okay. So I took it.
If you look to the right, Will Arnett was right there.
Sorry, Maury, but there was literally no one was there. It was just the guests that were walking on the red carpet at that moment. So
Will Arnett.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Well, Senchu, congratulations on your new job.
Thank you. Well, it's actually for school, but yes, thank you.
Okay, but even still, congratulations. I know it's a big day for you, and we wanted to wish you all the best. Good luck. Thank you very much for listening to the Roz Mocha Show.
Amazing.
And
really making my day.
Thank you for texting us, and happy Nurses Week.
Thank you so much. I will let all my colleagues know as well. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
All
day, every day.
And Senchu, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh my God. I had a feeling this was coming.
That's what she
only
said.
Because because I'm a Scarborough girl, born and raised. Mocha, I make me.
Yeah! Big up Scarborough! Wow! Big up Scarborough!
Mocha, yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Senchu. We love you.
I love you, Roz and Mocha. Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Penelope, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so Penelope, you wrote us this. Roz and Mocha fixed my life. I have a crush on my boss.
Ooh.
I got hired at a new company and started to develop feelings for him. I had a feeling that he felt the same way about me, so I was brave enough to tell him how I felt. Turns out he felt the same. He asked me if I would go on a date with him one day. I, of course, said yes, but a few days after our conversation, he started acting strange and hasn't asked me to go out since then. Should I ask him if he's still interested or keep waiting? I don't want to make it awkward at work.
Oh, Penelope, this is like Young and the Restless here.
I know, it's drama.
Yo, he don't want to go out with you because he's mad that his wife may find out.
Oh gosh, yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah, he's not married or anything like that, though. Is he single?
No.
As far as you know?
Yeah, he's single.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like for sure, you know this?
No, for sure. He's just recently separated, and so am I.
Okay.
Oh, wow. How do you know he's recently separated?
Because he told me.
Oh, okay.
But is he still living with it? Is he still living with his wife?
No, he's not.
He's not dating somebody else right now, is he?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Huh. How long is how recent? How recent is recent?
Like for both of us?
Yeah.
A few months, I would say.
Oh, wow.
Were you guys, the two of you and your boss, were you talking, getting to know each other while you were still in each of your relationships, kind of wrapping things up?
I was. He wasn't. He's been separated longer than I was. I just split up with my ex a few months ago, and he's been split up for about a year now.
Okay. Here's straight up. Feelings are feelings, and I get that, and falling in love is great, and having a crush is great, and all that other stuff, and looking at somebody across the room who thinks you're sexy, it's all awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you need to proceed with extreme caution.
Yeah.
You need to weigh the risk and reward. And I'm going to tell you, it is never a good idea for you in a workplace to start dating your boss, and it is never a good idea for a boss to start dating their subordinate. It's just, it's never a good idea.
I have a feeling he kind of took a step back, looked at the entire situation, and thought the exact same thing, and was like, "Yo, I need to cool things off a bit."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep it professional, Penelope. Keep it professional.
I'll try, but
Wait,
it's definitely hard.
I have a very important question, Penelope.
Yeah.
Did you guys make out?
No, we haven't done anything at all.
Okay.
It's a crush, and you guys are at the very, very, very early stages, right?
Exactly, and it's like more of a physical attraction, I would say.
Here's what I would do if I were you: is I would hit the reset button. But don't go all the way back to zero, though. Go still be friendly, like still completely be friendly. Don't try and don't walk back what you said about feelings, all this stuff, okay? But hit the reset button in the sense that you're not looking like you're sitting there waiting for an answer, or you're not looking like you're somehow hurt because he hasn't asked you out yet. Okay,
exactly.
So go back to right before that point of where you guys had that conversation, because to me it sounds like he may want to hit the reset button on this. That maybe when you had that conversation, you're both out of relationships. He's your boss. You work for him. Okay, he probably went home, had a drink, slept on it, and went, "Oh God, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing?" And now he's acting weird because he doesn't know how to walk that back.
Yeah.
Right? Those things are hard to take back, and especially in 2019, dating somebody who is your boss, dating somebody you work with is tough. Dating somebody who's your boss is a recipe for bloody disaster. Okay, it is an extremely difficult thing to navigate. Like it's so tough.
And I think he looked at all of that and came to that realization already.
But you know what? I wish he would have just told me. And
he doesn't have to, though. He doesn't have to tell you, though. I don't think he does.
Take the hint and be professional. Okay, you liked him enough, right? You like him enough to say that you like him, right? Okay, he's still that same person. He's still that same person, but he obviously was weighing the risk over reward. Okay, and maybe it just didn't sit well with him, or maybe he's just not ready. And you guys haven't known each other for all that long, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, about 6 months.
So he's only known you for 6 months, so he's not going to confide in you his feelings. Like maybe, you said, "I like you." He said, "I like you. Let's go out." And he's like, "Cool." And then maybe that night he went and had like a long conversation with his ex where they're contemplating maybe trying to get back together. You don't know what he's dealing with.
I did think that too. Yeah, I've had feelings of that too.
You don't know because you're 6 months into this guy's life, and you're cool, and you're both attracted to each other, and probably feel real good, lying down together. But you're not that person yet for him. You're not that person that he's going to tell those secrets to, especially because you're coworkers.
Exactly. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So hit the reset button. Go. Just be cool with each other. Don't look like you're looking for an answer, or hey, we haven't talked in a while, or hey, remember the conversation we had? Just go and be that cool person that you were right before you guys made this sort of declaration to each other. And then maybe it does happen down the road, but he has stuff. It sounds like he's got stuff he's got to figure out, and he doesn't want to involve you in any of that, and he doesn't want to risk anything. And don't do anything stupid like quit.
Yeah. Don't quit for love.
No.
Okay.
To any young woman listening right now, or any young guy, don't quit for love. It's not going to work out for you.
All right, Penelope.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so glad we're talking to you guys right now.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life, only on Kiss.
How do you say that guy's name? Maluma?
Okay.
He did the song with Madonna.
With a song with Madonna, yeah.
That nobody cares about?
That nobody's ever heard.
Oh, it's one of the greatest songs right now.
Okay. Sure it is. No. Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, I don't care, is one of the greats right now. The new Shawn Mendes, one of the greats right now.
Yeah.
The new Taylor Swift, one of the greats right now. Ain't nobody quoting or singing Madonna and who's it? Maluma?
Yeah, the line goes 1, 2, cha cha cha. 1, 2, cha-cha-cha.
That's how you teach you to dance.
Anyway, so it was on Mother's Day, and he sent out a picture of him and his mom.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, hey, oh, So if I recall, he's like sitting on a counter, and his mom is like right up against him, and he has his hands on her hips, and her hands are on his shoulders, and they're kissing on the mouth.
No, his
Like
hands,
romantically?
His hands are on her cheeks.
Oh, right. His hands are on her face. Her hands are on his hips, and they're kissing on the mouth.
Like romantically.
Yes.
Well, no, it's
No,
yes.
not that the kiss is romantic. Just when you see it, it looks like
it looks like when that moment
Like
is
two people-
captured.
Yes.
it looks like a shot that you post on Instagram with your new boo.
Sure,
right? Like that's exactly what. Like we've seen that shot a million times.
Millions, yeah.
And it's people who are in love. And so his rep actually had to send out a statement.
Oh no.
Saying that it was, quote, a cultural thing. That's what.
Is it? Because I've never seen any culture in my expertise on Instagram where I've seen somebody kiss their mom that way. I don't know.
Like,
I could be wrong. I've never seen that.
What is he, Colombian?
Yeah.
Is that what he is? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that is South America, Latin America. I mean, they are like, it's a different sort. It is a different thing. And public displays of affection are different. And how you interact physically with your family and kissing. And I remember we have these arguments up here when, like, remember when David Beckham kissed his 7-year-old daughter? And everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
What are you doing kissing her on the mouth? That's your daughter and she's 7.
So what? I kiss my son on the mouth all the time.
Yeah, but would you kiss your grown son on the mouth?
But
but we have hang-ups about this here.
I kiss my dad on the cheek every single time I see him.
Oh, I kiss my dad on the cheek too, but I've never held my dad's face and kissed him on the lips.
Like if you were up on the counter and your mom walked up to you while you were sitting on the counter and put her hands on your hips.
Yeah.
And would you put your hands
what
on
are you doing, man?
would you put your hands on her face and bring her in for a kiss on the mouth?
Somebody texted 925-555 and said that kiss is a very Spanish thing.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's not, and I'm certainly not saying it's weird because I don't want people to think that I'm saying it's weird. How you display affection with your family, that is completely up to you.
Yeah.
As long as everybody's comfortable, of course, and all that other stuff. But I'm just saying we have such hang-ups about things like this.
Just weirdos on the internet who feel uncomfortable.
There was a lot of weirdos on the internet that felt uncomfortable with this.
I'll tell you, though, this is one of those things where I would even say it's not necessarily the weirdos on the internet because I saw it and I was like, whoa, hey now.
Yeah.
And I didn't write anything. Like, I'm not a weirdo on the internet. I didn't write any hate. I didn't write any inappropriate comments. But when you see that and you realize that it's the mom, you have to process it for a minute. You have to get...
Because you're not used to
You have to get your own hang-ups out of the way.
You're not used to that visual or interacting that way with your own mother.
It's like Gord Downey when they did that special, right? And Gord Downey, before they went on stage, kissed all his bandmates on the mouth.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, hey,
I was trying to implement that here.
Right, yes. But for different reasons, though, Maury.
Yes.
Yes.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So M&Ms are torturing Maury.
Huh? What do you mean?
M&Ms are torturing Maury. So M&Ms, what did they do? They sent Maury this box.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like a wooden box.
Okay.
It's a puzzle box.
Yeah.
And inside is, what is it?
It's a new unannounced flavor. Like if you get into this box, you can try and you'll find out what this flavor is.
Right.
Okay.
So they sent this to Maury and they're like, hey, if you can open this, you can have the new M&Ms.
Okay.
And
Can I say I've been trying this for a week?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll hand
What's so difficult about
I don't know. It's like, but
opening
it's
the
like
box?
it's like a puzzle box, and like it's a wooden
It's a
box.
combination, Mocha.
Let me see it.
It's a wooden box.
No, don't
yeah.
try anything yet because
No, I just want to see like the mechanism. Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually got some weight.
Yeah, no, it's heavy. So give back to me.
Sounds like a lot in there too.
Yeah, no, it's full of M&Ms. It is not. It's not one single M&M. Okay, so
and you can't determine which is the top, which is the bottom.
No, and so
right?
you don't know what the flavor is, right, Maura?
no idea.
No idea. Okay, cool. So I'll hand the box to you,
Okay.
and you can do your thing.
Like I know that this piece moves.
Oh, okay.
But
so
then-
it's one piece that does that piece of wood slide out? That's
No.
what she said. Sorry.
No, nothing. Like all I've done for a week is move this one piece of wood back and forth.
Really?
That's it. Like because there's
What about the other pieces? Have you tried the corners? There's some parts on the corners there that look like they might be movable.
Nothing.
Huh.
Nothing. This is driving me nuts.
So there's no way, so that little piece of wood on the bottom, it can only move so far? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Have you tried sliding? Wait, don't try to slide it like to either the left or right.
Yeah.
And now don't touch, but try to slide like another piece somewhere on that box. Because maybe it really is like a combination of multiple pieces that have to be maneuvered in a certain way in order to open the box.
No, this is the only piece.
Oh.
So that's the only piece that moves.
I will never know. Someone will know before I know, and then I'll know.
I'm sure a lot of people know already who've received that
Did
box.
you just say someone will never know before I know and then they'll know?
Someone will know before I know, then I'll know.
Okay, I got you.
I still don't. Do you think you know, Roz?
Oh my God, if you figured this out in 30 seconds,
I don't know. Those things are tough, man.
Yeah.
Those things are tough. Let me see it real quick.
Is there maybe like a button on there?
If you push something inwards.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Like that piece that slides, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything underneath
Push
that
the
you can
wood
see?
in.
Okay, hold on here. So that part opens.
And Roz is very competitive.
It's not really a competition right now.
Yeah. Yeah, see these things, I need like a minute with it. I haven't even like figured this out at all. But there has to be something to this. This is so boring right now.
But people want to know what
What's
the
that? What's
flavor
that?
is. People want to know what the flavor is.
No, you just want to eat
You've got to be
M&Ms.
kidding me.
Oh my God! I didn't even see your computer monitor was blocking.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yo, you figured it out, dog. That's
Dude.
amazing.
Okay,
hold
hold
on,
on.
wait.
Yeah.
Maury, did you see how he did that?
Oh, well, I know how it ended up.
No, but did you see how he opened the box?
No.
Okay,
No.
Roz,
Okay.
close it back up.
Okay, so
No,
here,
man, I've been at this for a week and he did it in 30 seconds.
So there's the
Wait, but I didn't see what the flavor was.
No.
I'm gonna look right now. I'm not gonna tell you.
For what?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Dude,
Do it.
Mocha, literally 5 days.
Yeah, well, look at that. It took Roz like less than a minute, I think.
That's not fair.
Oh.
Am I gonna like it?
Oh.
Oh my God, am I gonna like it?
Hold on. You're not allowed to look, Maury. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm gonna show everybody who's watching this right now. Look at that right there.
Show. Let me see.
So that's it right there. So here, read that right there.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Can I have it? Oh my God! Can I have it?
Can I look now?
No, not yet. Oh,
No,
dude,
not yet, Maury. You don't get to look. Hold
that
on
might be
now.
my new favorite.
Give me a hint.
I would
No,
say.
it's an M&M.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Just like you said, Maury, at some point somebody's going to find out and then they're going to know and you're not.
Oh my God! I'm so excited for that flavor.
Seriously?
Yeah. So Roz is putting the box back together.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, okay. So here you go, Maury. There you go. Do you want that you want that again? You want to try again?
Okay, so somehow...
Anyway, gotta go.
See ya.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
When does that game start tonight?
8:30.
8:30.
Go Raptors, go. It's gonna go 7 games. FYI. Raptors will come out on top.
You think 7, huh?
Yeah, dude. Oh, it has
All right.
to.
Okay.
Against Milwaukee? Oh my God.
Yeah. All right.
City's crazy lit today.
Yeah.
If you're not wearing anything Raptors related, you're a hater.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
You guys wearing Raptors stuff?
No.
Oh.
When do I ever, though?
Bunch of haters.
I don't own any Raptors stuff. You can't call somebody a hater for not wearing Raptors stuff. Jesus.
You're a hater, man.
Is this where we've come?
Yeah.
Like,
You should be supporting.
I can't be a fan? Want them to win?
Even like undies or something.
Oh. Jeez.
I ordered a bunch of stuff off Sport Check the other day. Raptors stuff.
Yeah?
Because all my other Raptors gear, all my other clothing was just like old. And I donated everything. And I realized I didn't have any Raptor shirts.
Uh-oh.
So I just made a big order.
Oh, I would have just gone back to the place I donated it from. It's easier.
Hi, guys. I dropped off 5 bags yesterday. I need them back just for a minute.
Yeah, I just need to
You'll
go-
get everything back.
Yeah,
I just need a couple items.
Yeah, I don't need it all back. Like,
You can't donate socks, right?
I don't know. I've never have. I never have, and I donate a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
Over the years, I've donated a lot of clothes. Now, I'm sure, I don't know how helpful the stuff that I've donated is.
Right.
I don't know who in their right mind would want a pair of women's Miss 60 jeans that have been altered to fit a 6'4" man.
I'm sure somebody would appreciate.
You think?
The style and or fit.
It's a very rare person, though. It's like that's like Cinderella's slipper. Like
But that
being
person
able to fit
exists.
into a pair of my jeans that have been altered, especially when they started out as ladies. Like it's you're looking at. There's a very small group of people in this city that could wear those. I just always assume that somebody's going to take them and just do what my mom would do, which is use them for patches.
Cut them into pieces.
Yeah,
This'll work.
This'll work fine. It's good quality denim. No, I don't have any Raptor stuff. Do I have? I don't even know if I have any Leaf stuff. I don't think I have any Leaf stuff either. I don't wear that stuff.
Do you have any like sports related?
Sports? I have running shoes.
No. Man.
Oh.
You know, I've never seen you in running shoes.
No,
Ever?
I wear Converse sometimes.
Oh,
are those,
okay,
are those running shoes? Those are running shoes?
Well, yours are like fashionable Converse.
You have a
so-
Blue Jays jersey for when you threw it the first
No,
pitch.
I don't have that anymore.
What would you have done? It says Roz on the back.
Yeah, I got rid of that too.
Did you really?
Yeah, somebody who's walking around in my Miss 60 jeans is also wearing a Roz Blue Jays jersey.
Aren't you lucky?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Game tonight, huh?
Woo! Raptors!
Who are they
go,
playing?
Raptors, go!
Who are they playing again?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Who are they playing? Oh, Milwaukee, right. Not famous for anything. So the KISS FM station, a radio station in Milwaukee, decided that they were going to make some news and make a point by doing a break from Drake. So they've stopped playing Drake on the radio station, which to me only hurts the radio station, but have at it.
Sure.
And we were like, okay, well, what can we do? Let's find what's really going to hurt Milwaukee and ban them from our station and from our lives. And we started looking around for like famous things from Milwaukee. The first thing we thought about was we'll just make sure that no TV station that's owned by this company plays repeats of Happy Days.
Happy Days?
Yeah. Because that was in Milwaukee.
Oh.
I don't know anything else that's famous from Milwaukee other than, and I guess we can make the announcement now, and that is that this radio station, KISS 92.5 and the Roz Mocha Show will no longer be playing Steve Miller.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
Some people call me the space cowboy.
Right? Like, I don't know how else to hurt them. Because in some ways, it's really, really easy to destroy the spirit of people from Milwaukee because they have nothing. But on the other hand, it became really difficult. We were like, okay, well, let's just ban their biggest artist. And then we went digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. And we finally landed on Steve Miller.
Yeah, Space Cowboy.
So there you go, suckers. Until this series is over and the Raps destroy. Who are they playing? What are they called? The Bucks.
Something like that.
Until the Raptors destroy the Bucks, no more Steve Miller. No Steve Miller. We need a cool rhyme. I didn't even think about that. They're taking a break from Drake. We're going to weave from Steve.
We're gonna what?
Never mind. I don't know. I'm riffing right now, man. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm riffing right now.
I don't know how you're gonna feel, Toronto.
It's not Miller time. How about that one? You like that?
I don't know how you're gonna feel about not being able to hear this on the radio. Oh, Milwaukee. Such a joke.
Yeah. So take that.
Go Raptors, go.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Read you this real quick.
Tell me.
So this is from Billboard. So you remember yesterday when we were talking because that station in Milwaukee banned Drake?
Yeah, KISS FM.
And then we were like, well, who's Milwaukee's Drake? Who's their biggest artist? And then the only one we could think of was Steve Miller, as far as being the biggest thing from Milwaukee. And we were like, well, we don't play Steve Miller, but if we did, we wouldn't. So we're banning Steve Miller. The Steve Miller ban. This is from Billboard.
Okay.
Radio stations banned Drake and Steve Miller band during NBA Raptors Bucks series.
Thanks for the love, Billboard. Oh no! And Steve Miller probably somewhere, reading all this, being like, "Bro, what did I do?"
For God's sake! Just 4 teams remain live in the NBA postseason. That has produced an array of overtime thrillers, buzzer beaters, and some exceptional individual play. Somehow Drake and Steve Miller Band have emerged as losers in all of this.
Oh, no.
See, now I feel bad for Steve Miller. With the Toronto Raptors dueling with the Milwaukee Bucks for a place in the NBA Finals, a radio station in Wisconsin showed its colors by placing a temporary playlist ban on Drake, the Raptors ambassador and number 1 fan. Hosts of their morning show said that they're whatever they call it, the break from Drake. And then we go on to Two Can Play at That Game, they say. Toronto's Kiss 92.5 responded by banning Steve Miller Band, who, according to their morning show, Roz Mocha, is the most famous artist to come out of Milwaukee. That's right. It's not Miller time.
Oh, no!
Yes, it's petty. And it's pretty funny. Back to the ball game, they say. So there we go. So our Steve Miller Band
It's made Billboard.
It's made Billboard, for God's sake.
Oh, man. And in unfortunate news, Raptors lost to the Bucks 108-100. You know that. Kawhi, 31 points. Kyle Lowry, 30 points. Game 2 is tomorrow, 8:30 in Milwaukee. The heartbreak was real at Jurassic Park last night, too. David Morey was there.
Nail-biter of a game, David Morey down here at Jurassic Park. How about that game? Game 1.
Yeah, he said Jurassic Park.
I mean, kind of a choke. We were up by, 12 points at one point, and then we ended up losing there. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's only one game, so we got one more in Milwaukee and then 2 more back here at home.
You look sad and defeated.
I don't know. They just got to bring it back and just try harder next time, I guess. Just keep it up. I don't know. Work on their threes.
Are you a little bit sad? What are your thoughts on this first game?
No, you know what? To be honest, I came in here thinking we were going to lose this game. I expected this, and we're going to get them on Sunday. That's all.
What do you call a Milwaukee Bucks player with a championship ring? A thief!
I'm like so-so, but I think we're definitely going to take it on Sunday.
What about Kawhi Leonard? I mean, he did a good job, right?
He will always be our forever Toronto beast at the end of the day.
You're walking out of Jurassic Park with your head held low.
You know what? Yeah, it wasn't so good. Raptors in 7, 100%.
I'm just happy that friggin' Kawhi balled out and Lowry balled out. All we need is Lowry's confidence, and I think we have them in 6 games.
I'm very sad. Yeah, I'm because they lost. You know what? But I think they can pull it through. I really do.
Did you think we would win this, or did you go in thinking we were going to lose?
I was hopeful. I thought we were going to win because we're doing so well, and then fourth quarter is just like done.
If you could talk to the team right now, what would you say to your boys?
I'll say I love you, Kawhi Leonard, and I you know what? I know you guys can do it. All of you guys. Lowry did good too. He did awesome.
Let's go Raptors!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Yo, Jessica.
Hi. Oh, my God.
Jessica, are you ready for the truth?
I am ready for the truth.
Okay, because you're going to get the truth from Roz and Mocha. But before we get to the truth, here's what you sent to us.
You wrote us this, Roz and Mocha, FML, Fix My Life. I have had a best friend for almost 9 years, and as of recently, we aren't as close as we used to be. We met when we were in high school, and a lot of things has changed since then. I'm now engaged with a new child, and she is still living the crazy single life, which is fine, but she has taken 0 interest in my new baby and my upcoming wedding. I'm getting married, and I don't know if I should invite her and her family, and I don't know if I should even try to fix this friendship or just let it go.
Jessica, you are both in different parts of your life right now. So that's number 1. Number 2, you're not always going to be friends with the people that you met when you were a kid.
I know, it's the hard truth. It's hard, though, because, she's always been supportive my whole life. Mm-hmm. And then up to this point, I feel like, you're right, we have nothing in common anymore. But my wedding is such a huge deal, and I love her family. Her family is the best, and I would have loved for them to be at my wedding. So even though we're kind of not on the best terms right now, should I still send the invite?
Yeah, I'll tell you, when people just sort of dip like that out of a friendship that you've had, oftentimes it's for abandonment and oftentimes it's for resentment. So it's not that she may not be into your lifestyle, but she may actually be envious of your lifestyle and doesn't want to have that thrown in her face. That's one option. And then the other option, of course, is that you guys were so super tight and you were her person, and then you had a kid and now you're engaged and she feels like you've abandoned her. And she's got to deal with with that hurt of not having her best friend anymore either. She may also be feeling hurt. But that said, we've said a ton of times on the show, and Mocha just said it right out of the gate, maybe it's time that everybody just, you sort of relook at friendships, and maybe friendships aren't forever. Maybe she came into your life at the right time and you learned a lot from her and you shook up each other's worlds. And then at some point you go one way and she goes the other way. Now, that doesn't mean you're not asking her to go out and hang out on the weekend. A wedding is a pretty spectacular thing. Sure. And oftentimes,
exactly. It's a big deal.
Oftentimes, people that you're not even sort of that close to will still get an invite to come and celebrate that sort of thing with you. Are you afraid that maybe she doesn't want to celebrate your wedding?
It's hard because even though she hasn't been talking to me lately, and I think you're right about her being a little resentful. Like ever since I had my child, she hasn't really taken much interest in him, like almost like she's jealous of him. Mm-hmm. But this wedding is such a big deal, and she's such a great person, and she's made me the person I am today. And I would have loved for her to be at my wedding, and it would have meant a lot to me. But I'm scared I'm going to send her the invitation, and she's going to decline it, and
okay.
I'm just going to
Jessica,
prolong the hurt.
Everything that you just said to us, why don't you say it to her?
I guess I could try.
But don't do it in an email, and don't send her a letter.
No. Like, I mean, like on either on the phone or...
She just moved back to PEI for a job.
They have phones there.
That's true. They have phones there.
Yeah. Don't text her. Don't text her. Don't email her. Don't just send an invite. Have the conversation with her that you just had with us. Because I think that this is what a lot of people don't do anymore.
That was the most honest you have been in this entire story. And I think everything that you said to us, you need to say it the exact same way to her.
You're right. I'm going to call her.
Okay.
Guys, I just have to say, you guys are, oh my God, I feel like I'm talking to gods right now. I have been listening to you guys for 2 years. I'm so happy you have the podcast. Like, I am shaking. I'm trying to tone down my excitement. I love you guys so much.
So only 2 years. We've been on the radio for almost 10 years now. How did you discover the Roz Mocha Show?
Well, I've always known you guys have been around, but I just never really listened to the radio that much. 2 years ago, I started a job, and it was a long commute, and then I started listening to you guys on the radio and literally, like, crying, laughing in my car.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then I started a new job, and then I heard you had the podcast. And now I'm literally listening to the podcast because now I'm on maternity leave. But I listen to you in the shower, in the car, while I'm cooking. Like, you guys make my day every day.
Oh, that's so nice. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
I'm going to have to say Roz.
Thank you. It's funny that you said we were talking about picking up the damn phone because literally my phone is just ringing right now.
Are you hit ignore?
What's
that?
that?
Are you going to answer it? Who is it?
Hello? What's that?
It's Maury. You said pick up the damn phone and call someone.
Oh, Maury!
Stop
so let's meet. Can we meet?
No!
Love you, Jessica!
Love you too, guys.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Only on Kiss.
Wendy Williams was throwing some massive shade on her show yesterday.
At who now?
So
I have mixed emotions when it comes to Wendy Williams.
Everybody does, but I think that's by design.
Sometimes I like what she says. Most of the time, I just think she should just not say anything.
So Wendy Williams' problem right now is that she's built a career on sort of like old school dishing on celeb dirt, right?
Okay.
Who's sleeping with who and all the other garbage. Yeah. Oh, that's her whole rap.
Ooh, girl, I like you again.
But then Wendy's life became the subject of gossip, where she revealed that she was dealing with addiction. She was living in a sober house. Her husband was having an affair.
Yeah.
They were getting divorced, but her husband's also the executive producer of her show. So it's like, how do you talk about all these other people
and not talk about yourself?
So she was doing a segment on Steph Curry and Ayesha Curry. Now, we played this the other day. So Ayesha Curry did an interview with Jada Pinkett Smith talking about the groupies that throw themselves at her husband, Steph, and how that makes her feel. Listen to Wendy Williams talk about Ayesha Curry and her situation, but really, who's she talking about?
Ayesha Curry, you know Steph Curry's wife? I don't know her, but I like her in my head, you know? She seems like a real one. Well, Ayesha says that she wasn't prepared for the pressures that come with being married to a famous athlete, Steph Curry. That's his wife. Because there are a lot of women with no respect for a marriage.
Oh, boy. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of women who know your man is married and will have the nerve to be right up under him, right under your nose.
Okay. I'm with you. I'm here for this now. Okay, what else, Wendy?
What did she sign up for? You know what I'm saying? She signed up to be married to a man that she loves. They have beautiful kids. They can't help it if they seem like a picture-perfect family.
Yeah, preach.
I mean, there's no such thing as perfection, but as perfection goes, these two have got it in spades.
Speak the truth, my sister. Speak it.
For you lonely girls who can't keep your hands off other people's men, there's a hot place in hell for you.
Yes,
Right?
Okay.
So who's she talking about?
I'm here for you now, Wendy Williams.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I felt like quite the man last night barbecuing in my winter coat in the rain.
Yeah.
What were you cooking?
On the roof.
No, what were you cooking?
Oh, chicken.
Oh, how long were you out there for?
Like a half hour. Chicken and peppers.
That made you feel like a man?
Well, just because you're out there, grilling in the rain. I'm like, does it get any...
Do you have an umbrella?
No. I stood out there in the rain. I'm like, let it fall on me. I'm cooking meat.
We were wearing a jacket, though.
Yeah.
Did you have a hood on?
No.
Huh.
Did you have an umbrella?
No.
Okay, never mind. Were you saucing up the chicken?
Yeah, with...
I don't really want to talk about this right now.
Let us know when you get your one show on Food Network, bro.
I could sit here and have a 5-minute, super boring conversation about Maury cooking in the rain, but I'm not, no offense, I'm just not interested.
I'm just going to say peri-peri sauce.
Right,
there, now it's out there.
There
It's
you
out
go.
there.
Okay,
That's the name of
great.
your new show, Cooking in the Rain.
Okay.
Food Network. Sunday nights at 9.
See, people will watch that.
Okay. What else were you wearing? Were you wearing
shorts?
What'd you have on your feet?
Oh, my slip-ons.
Oh, why are you shocked that I asked that?
Because I only have one pair of shoes.
The same ones you're wearing today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. These ones. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
I think I need new shoes.
Why?
Because I take them off and they stink.
You what?
I take them off and they smell.
Are you sure it's just not the fact that you're dirty?
No, it's just because I guess I wear socks in them all the time.
I'm not gonna. No.
Or you're just dirty.
You're a little curious, aren't you?
No, I'm not curious at all. At all.
That's gross, man.
No.
Put your shoes back on.
Put your
We're at
shoe
work,
back
bro.
on. Yeah. Catherine's feet smelled so bad over the week. What time is it? She's going to kill me if I say this.
Dude, the day after Mother's Day.
Yeah, I know. It's not Mother's Day anymore. It's not Mother's Day anymore.
I thought she always smells like vanilla.
She does, but she had the longest day ever on Saturday.
Yeah.
And just so long as she got home. And we were lying on the couch and we were about to watch something. I don't even know what it was. And she took her shoes off. And I was like, babes, all I smell right now is Greek salad. it really smells like Greek salad in here. And then she went and washed her feet. She was already on her way to wash her feet, right?
Yeah.
But I loved her.
Yeah.
Because I love all the things about her.
Sure.
And because we've had this conversation a whole lot. Like, if somebody smells, or somebody has food in their teeth, or somebody has a flyaway, or somebody has a whatever, do you tell them?
Yes.
And I think that in relationships, when you get to that point where you can tell them, but not only can you tell them, for me, it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't, nothing, when somebody gets self-conscious about something, oh my God, don't hug me, I smell. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? I don't.
It's a natural thing. It happens.
Yes.
Whatever.
Right. And the flip side of that is, and I'm sure Maury can relate, is that if you have one thing wrong and then your person refuses to touch you until you fix that one thing.
Right.
But you can't fix that one thing because it's a part of you.
Right. It is you. Right.
It's what makes me me. Stinky feet and all.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Natalie?
Hi.
Hi, it's Roz Mocha.
Hi, how are you?
Good. We got your text just now. Let me read this. I'm going to try not to tear up because it says here, I just want to text in and thank you for what you do. I recently had a baby and she was in the NICU for the first bit of her life. After I was discharged and I had to leave my baby at the hospital, your podcast is what my husband and I would listen to on our daily drives to go see our baby. It was probably the only thing that made us smile and laugh at during a very hard time in our lives. I just wanted to say thanks because it's so small but made such a huge difference in our lives at that moment. Thanks again. So how are you doing, Natalie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. How's the baby?
She is doing awesome now.
Yeah,
yes,
is she at home?
She is home. Yes, she is home.
Okay, how long was she in the NICU for?
Just over a week.
Oh, yeah.
So not too bad, but
Yeah.
it was a little bit scary. Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Lachlan.
So is Lachlan your first?
Yes, she is my first.
Yeah. So I can't even imagine what you and your husband were going through during that week. Being first-time parents and just wanting to be with your daughter, being with Lachlan, and you had to, leave the hospital and go back and leave and go back.
Yeah, it was awful.
What was the problem? What happened?
During labor, my amniotic fluid got infected, which gave her sepsis.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it was pretty scary.
And how long ago was that?
She just turned 2 months.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations. It's amazing. We're happy that everything is good and that Lachlan is home with you guys.
Yeah, we are so happy. We're just so grateful. We listen to the podcast every Friday, and it's probably the only podcast that my husband will actually listen to.
Oh, wow.
And he loves it. The other day, he was wearing his boxers 2 days in a row, and he goes, "I'm wearing Maury boxers." And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because Maury's notorious, as we've said, for wearing his boxers like 5, 6, 7 days straight.
Out of all the things you can get known for,
I know.
That's so
I
true.
know.
wearing your underpants for days on end is the thing people remember.
And how is it for you and your husband, Natalie, being first-time parents?
It's hard. My husband works a lot, but it's amazing. Like, I'm so happy. The only thing I've ever wanted in my life was to become a mom. So it's just been so cool and so amazing just watching her grow, even though it's only been 2 months. But
But they change like every day, huh?
oh yeah, so much. It's so like just watching her like discover her hands and like weird stuff like that you just don't think about.
Yeah, that's amazing. And you also realize how much kids poop, right?
Oh my God, so much. I can't even. I know.
Yeah, I think the other day I changed our son's diaper. It must have been like 6 times within 2 hours. Yeah. Maybe less than that.
I swear they just like know as soon as you put a fresh diaper on them, they're okay, it's time to poop.
Yeah, you're lucky that you have a kid that actually will wear the diaper. I used to have a friend who, with both of their sons, diapers had to be put on backwards so they couldn't reach the pull tabs.
Oh no!
And then on top of the pull tabs was tape.
Tape?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they just they hated them. They'd find a diaper and you would know, but you'd find the diaper would be empty, but the kid would be covered in poop.
Oh no!
And then they have to go looking for it, right? So every day is like horrific Easter. Where
that's so gross. Hey, nobody wanted that Easter bunny coming
to
visit.
They would have to go and every day and find where he hid the poop.
Well, Natalie, listen, Roz and I just wanted to call to see if everything was okay and to thank you and your husband for being such dedicated fans and listeners of the Roz and Mocha Show. And beyond anything, we are just so thrilled and so happy that Lachlan is okay and she's home with you guys and that you're living this wonderful, fantastic life together.
We thank you guys so much. We love you guys. Like I said, we listen every week, and if I'm up early enough, we listen every day as well. And yeah, thank you so much for everything you do. It always keeps us laughing.
All right. And between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Okay, I've thought about this for so long. But I will say that Roz is my favorite because he likes the 2 things that I like. One is doing nothing.
Yes.
And tight pants?
That's That too. I'm more of like a legging person, but
so is Roz, basically.
Same.
Have you never seen him in pants? It's like he's rocking Lululemons all day.
That's pretty much all I wear, so I get it. And the other thing is butt tickles.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Those are my two favorite things, so I have to go with Roz.
Yeah.
Which is what led to Lachlan being here, right, Natalie?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I feel you, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the best.
Natalie, we love you lots. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys so much. We love you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
All right, there. Now you can't say we didn't warn you.
And again, spoiler alert, okay? This is the full recap of Game of Thrones. We got to tell you what we're actually going to spoil. There's a full recap of Game of Thrones last night because, oh my God, that episode was crazy. A lot of people have a problem with it. A lot of people don't like what they did last night.
I was watching the Raptor game, so.
Damn it, Maury, up until this season, you had never seen Game of Thrones before.
No.
How are you enjoying it so far? You got
Makes no sense. Don't like it. It's a waste of my time.
Okay, you got one episode left.
Thank God.
Okay. So more with
I have no idea how they're going to wrap all this up and what it is that they need to wrap up.
Right. Okay. You still have no idea what's happening, right?
No, I'm like, if somebody wants your castle, give it to them.
Okay, yeah.
It's easy.
Okay, so damn it, Maury, with the recap of Game of Thrones episode 5. It was a huge, big one last night.
Was it?
Man. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You watched it, bro.
I know, but but sure.
You didn't think that was big?
Nah.
That's what she said.
Stop it. Here we go.
It's later the same day, and the bald, ogurely fellow is writing a letter to somebody telling them who the true heir to the throne is. It's daylight outside, however, it's always so dark inside. A little girl comes into the room to tell him that people are watching her. He says that's their job. There's a bunch of people down by the beach trying to put a boat into the water or pull the boat out of the water. I'm not sure. But it's a stunning beach. Not sure where all the snow went. Jon Snow and the ogurely fellow are standing off to the side of the boat talking about the throne. Jon Snow says he doesn't want to be the ruler. He never has. A bunch of tall, muscular guys wearing all leather, including a leather mask, are guiding a bunch of people, including the blonde queen and Jon Snow, down to the water. When they get there, everyone is just standing around looking at each other. Suddenly, Peter Dinklage speaks up saying, "Wasn't me." Oh my God, a dragon just shows up out of nowhere, blows fire at the bald ogurely man and burns him alive for some reason. Everyone is now watching him burn.
Wow.
Damn. Back inside, later that night, Jon Snow and the blonde queen are sitting romantically by the fire. Her in the famous chair and him on the floor. She says she doesn't have love there, only fear. And Jon Snow says, "I love you and you will always be my queen." She stands up and says, "Is that all I am to you?" Then they make out again, and then she says, "All right then," and walks away. John and Peter Dinklage take a rowboat to a village of tents to ask a favor. It went from day to night, and we still don't know what the favor was. The leathery men are now standing around a burning trash can. Peter Dinklage speaks to them in the other language, saying, "Nico Jello," which apparently stands for "I drink to eat the skull keeper."
Nico Jello.
The next morning, everyone is standing outside the castle gates. People are closing windows and yelling for everyone to go inside. Something is up. People are running and grabbing oranges and fruit off carts as they run. The man that was being held hostage is now wearing a hoodie and trying to sneak out. Suddenly, all the townsfolk are banging at the castle doors trying to get in, as men on horses tell them to go home. Meanwhile, out at sea, a man with a very smooth chest looks up to the skies and sees the blonde queen riding around on her dragon. That then swoops down, shooting fire at the boats and the castle. Suddenly, people are dying and bodies are strewn around. It's still burning with flames on their clothes. Jon Snow and the people are approaching the castle, stabbing anyone that comes near them on their way with long, sharp sticks. Suddenly, the other side starts dropping their knives and surrender. However, both sides start slashing each other in a massive fight. Heads, fingers, and blood are splashing everywhere. One of them is stabbing, and one of them says, "I am the man who killed Jiminy Lancaster." I feel that's important information.
No, he did not say that.
The fighting is over. The castle and the village is destroyed, and the young girl everybody loves has survived and is standing in the middle of the burning rubble looking around. She turns around shockingly. Her horse is there waiting for her, and the two slowly walk to each other and then ride off into the distance.
Did you watch this on Fast Forward?
No, that's impossible.
I don't think you watched it last night.
I swear. Matthew was next to me reading a Marilyn Monroe book.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, it's Roz Mocha.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
This is Tixiana. I texted to say how much I love Maury's recaps of Game of Thrones because they're so bad.
Oh, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So did anything that Maury, who has never seen a single episode up until this season, anything during his recaps, does it make sense to you? Somebody who's been a fan since the beginning?
It does, but it doesn't.
Yeah, like I was really curious. This is why I asked Maury if he watched the episode on Fast Forward, because I was really curious how somebody could go through that episode last night. Spoiler alert, by the way. Right. Spoiler alert. I was really curious as to how somebody could go through that entire episode and only notice guys wearing leather and not notice a woman on a dragon killing children.
Right, he didn't mention her at all.
There was no mention of the entire story.
Can I make a correction?
Yeah.
I believe Maury said muscular men wearing leather and in masks.
Right.
Right.
I did say here, say Jon Snow and his people are approaching the castle, stabbing anyone in sight.
No, you did not mention the girl on the dragon burning millions of people.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that's somewhere in here.
No, that was like 40 minutes of an episode was watching.
Okay, hold on. If you see the dragon once, do you have to keep mentioning the dragon?
It's the whole story of last night.
Correct.
Well, it was a little dragiani.
It's not small dragon.
But you mentioned when the dragon killed the bald eunuch.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't mention when she goes nuts and burns a million people.
Well, okay, so I missed one part.
No, that was the whole episode.
That was the height of the episode, apparently.
It was really bad.
But that was the entire, like, if you're going to do a recap, the only thing that I ask, and believe me, Maury, I reread it. I also noticed when you called the blonde king the blowed king or the blowed queen. There's no mention of that. That was the whole episode. That's why I wondered if you watched it in Fast Forward.
I mean, is it not important to mention the guy with the smooth chest looking up at the sky?
Not really, no.
Thanks, Tixiana.
No problem.
Later.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I'm reading another article about how because do you take baths? Do you bathe?
I have not bathed in I don't even know how long. It's showers only.
Yeah.
Shower exclusive.
Because I'm too large for conventional bathtubs. I don't fit. There's body parts that are exposed.
I'm picturing it.
You know, my knees always get cold, and then if I take my feet out, the only way that I can lie in a bath is if I want to scooch down and get some warmth on my chest. I have to lie in the bath and scooch so far down that then my legs come up out of the water at the other end, and I put my feet on the wall, right? So, if I want to, right? If
I don't want to be thinking about this.
Okay, if I want to get my chest warm in a bathtub, my thighs are out of my legs are out of the water from thigh up.
Can't you sort of go on your side and sort of, be like a baby in the womb kind of
curl up in the tub?
Curl up in the tub?
But to me, that's not fun, though.
No, but you don't have options.
What?
You don't have options.
Because I can't curl up because then my face would be under. Right? That's not cool. Do you bathe, Maury?
When I'm allowed to, yes.
Right.
Oh, but I love a good bath. Are you kidding with the Epsom salts?
Catherine always tries to put Epsom salts in a bath for me, and I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong.
It burns sometimes.
It shouldn't burn.
They should.
It's not supposed to burn.
I think Matthew's trying to poison you, bro.
I think so. Arsenic and old lace over here. No, because now I'm reading an article where it's another one of these. You really should take a shower before you take a bath.
That's like doing dishes before putting them in the dishwasher,
which I also do.
You do?
Yeah, I don't fully do them, but I give them a good rinse and a scrub before I put them in the dishwasher.
Can I tell you, I do the exact same thing?
Why? What's the point then?
What's that?
Why?
I'll tell you why I do it before you tell me why you do it.
Yeah.
I do it because I don't want this is going to sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I don't want the dishwasher to get dirty.
Right.
Like, and to be gunked up with food.
Yeah.
Like I understand rinsing off, lettuce or any leftover spaghetti or something, but to fully wash a dish before you put it in the dishwasher is an insult to the invention.
Like, I have to overcompensate because Catherine and I have two completely different philosophies on the dishwasher, right? So I have to go the complete opposite. I yesterday when I loaded the dishwasher, I washed everything with soap before I put it in the dishwasher. Like I washed the dishes.
So you
before
put clean dishes in the dishwasher.
I put clean dishes in the dishwasher because Catherine will put, there'll be so much food on a plate. I'll be like, I could eat that tomorrow. Like she'll put leftover amount of food
It'd be like
in
a
the
whole square of
dishwasher.
lasagna.
Like no joke. like absolutely no joke. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. They say that you should now shower before you take a bath because you're so filthy. So it's like you in the dishwasher. You don't want to get the tub dirty. Right? You don't want to sit,
because if
you don't want to sit in your own filth.
How dirty are you? Like if you want to just have a nighttime bath, I don't think you need to shower
I see what they're saying though, because you get in, your skin's already all dutty, right, and you're laying there in the water, and then you take the water and you splash it all over yourself.
Oh, like
you're
with
just
a sponge
like
over your
bathing
face.
with dirt, right?
Yeah. So that's the new rule is that if you're going to take a bath, you owe it to yourself to shower before you take a bath.
So like towel off and everything and then go, oh, there's no point.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So one of the Darth Vader costumes from Empire Strikes Back is up at auction.
Is it really?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Like one of the originals that like
was in the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
From Empire.
The greatest in the series.
The helmet itself is 17 different pieces.
17? Really?
Yeah, that's how many pieces the helmet's in.
Okay, I'm going to say that the costume is like $2 million.
Yeah, it's supposed to go between $1 and $2 million.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just a wild guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, between $1 and $2 million. God, that's a lot of money though.
Are they auctioning anything else off?
This is the only thing I see. Yeah. The suit is currently owned by a guy named Bryce Eller, who began making public appearances as Darth Vader following 1977. I don't know how he got the costume, though. I'm just trying to figure that out here. But like a huge nerd. So now he's, giving it up for auction.
So when they film those movies...
What if you told your wife that you wanted to sell the house to buy the Darth Vader costume?
Oh, I would have no wife. Are you nuts?
What if you could make a case for it, though? You couldn't? No?
No. For a costume?
Yeah.
No.
What if you said, listen, I got a great plan for us.
No.
We're going to downsize. We don't need all of this. A pool and all this junk. Why don't we go condo living? Indoor parking, no more car scraping.
Yeah.
Right? Bachelor.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
With a baby and a dog?
Yeah. Bachelor apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, baby and everybody all together. It's going to be like camping forever. Okay? Everybody's sleeping on the floor. It's like camping forever. But what you do get is an authentic Darth Vader costume that was used in Empire Strikes Back. I think there's a case to be made for that.
I don't know.
I really do.
Well, I'll tell you what. You go home and try first.
Yeah.
All right? With Catherine.
Yeah, okay.
And then text me later.
Yeah.
Let me know how it is.
I don't really want it, though. You do. I saw your eyes light up. You even guessed the amount. If this was The Price is Right, it would be yours. Unfortunately, it's not, so now you got to sell the house.
Nah.
Okay.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, did you see the new It trailer?
I didn't.
No?
No. How is it?
I didn't know that I completely forgot about the format of the two movies in the original story. That I completely forgot that the kids are grown in part two. The Losers Club.
Oh, man.
And I liked half of it.
I didn't even watch it.
No, you didn't see it?
The first one?
No.
No, I thought
Yeah.
it was
I
like
liked
mixed. It was mixed reviews, and
I liked half of it. I liked the what's that?
First one was really good.
No, I'll tell you. I really enjoyed the kids. I really enjoyed the almost stand by me nature of these kids who call themselves losers and their dynamic and those kids going on a mission. As soon as it became over the top fantasy with the clown, I lost interest in the movie. Like I like the sort of suspensefulness of the kids when it was subtle when the Pennywise aspects of the movie were real subtle. I enjoyed that.
But you can't remake a movie unless you take it to the next level and show here's what we can do with technology nowadays.
No, it's not. It wasn't so much a tech problem that I had. It was a storytelling problem that I.
Oh, I thought
that
it was
I had.
because like Pennywise in this one can do all kinds of crazy things that obviously they couldn't do in the original.
But that to me that's storytelling where I lost interest in when it got too deep down the Pennywise hole, and I really enjoyed the kids. So when I knew that they were doing another It, I forgot that in the story that they're old and they're grown, and the cast is great. Like Bill Hader's one of the kids in it.
Wow.
But I forgot, I forgot that they get old, and I was kind of bummed because I was like, I wanted another round of kids.
Yeah.
I wanted another sort of Stranger Things-esque.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't. Because
that's the original story. The original story is number one is they're young. Number two is they're grown.
Original number two?
What's that?
Is there an original number two?
No, it was split into two movies.
Was
it? It was the original. It was.
But there was no original number two movie.
It was like 4 hours or something like that.
Oh, okay.
No, it was. It was two different things, right?
Oh, I
it was.
didn't know that.
It was like I think it was like 4 hours that the original 8 or 3.5 or whatever it was. Back then, when something that was 3.5 was considered to be outlandishly long.
Yeah.
And now you're like now it's normal. Now it's regular.
True. Yeah.
But the trailer. I will say this though.
Okay.
And I don't know how much it has to do with the movie, but the trailer for It 2 is really great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me go find it.
Okay, yeah. The trailer for It 2 is and I watched it in a studio yesterday when we were doing ET Canada with like somebody else with me. There's like 5 people in the room.
And y'all got scared.
And I was just like, oh man.
Did you hold your knee?
I was like, oh man. I can't hold somebody's knee at work, Maury. what am I, on a bus?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
This is like the first long weekend, right? Like the first sort of like summery, kind of like nice weathery.
Here's my question though.
May 2-4 is when I always used to go to Wasaga Beach.
Yeah. But, okay, so it's the May, quote unquote, May 2-4 weekend, right?
Yeah.
Long weekend coming up. But May 24th isn't for like another week.
Yes.
Like May 24th is
next Friday. The Friday
following
after.
Friday.
Yeah.
No, I'm convinced this is about beer. Like the May, and then you go get a 2-4.
Yeah.
No, I know,
party.
but why not like sync it up with the proper week? Like it's everything aligns.
Sometimes it happens
perfectly.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
I know, but like this year, it's happening where May 24th falls on a Friday. So let's start the weekend on that Friday.
I know, because Catherine's birthday is May 24th.
I know it is.
So some years she gets the long weekend.
Yeah.
To celebrate. This year it doesn't work out that way. So
like everything was just perfect.
Everything was perfect. I agree.
How do we screw this up?
You would rather the Friday off than the Monday off.
No. I want the long weekend to start on that Friday. Like that is the epitome of it's the May 2-4 long weekend. Okay,
Yes.
May 24th is on a Friday. Let's start.
I completely agree.
Right?
And it's weird that
Like this is the May 1-7 weekend.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The 17th is on Friday.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird, but I love this weekend though. I love May 2-4 weekend. People go crazy on May 2-4 weekend.
Yeah.
This is when people open their pools.
I saw some crazy stuff happen in my time on May 2-4 weekend.
On May 2-4, yeah.
Oh, the craziest of the crazy. Well, I used to go camping. Like I can't imagine like looking at the weather that it is right now.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine all the years that I went camping on May 2-4 long weekend.
Well, I'm looking
that's
at
cold.
I'm looking at my Facebook memories, and there were a few years not too long ago where it was super nice.
But it's still cold at night, though.
Yeah, it gets
for
freezing
sure.
at night.
I remember when I was younger, the May 2-4 long weekend. This is when the male strip clubs would allow women in.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The gay strip clubs would let women in on the Sunday.
So they could come and party.
Yeah.
Like bachelorettes.
Only this weekend.
Really? That's so wild. one weekend only, ladies. That's a weird thing to remember, man. Yeah. Also, you said you remembered it from when you were a kid.
Shut up now. Shut up.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Today's a very special day that we celebrate every year.
Which is?
It's National Chicken Dance Day.
Oh, all right.
I love the chicken dance.
Do you do it often?
No, I don't. I like watching other people do the chicken dance. Yeah, and I still get a kick out of it.
They still do it at weddings.
Do they though?
Yeah. So
do they really?
It gets people onto the dance floor. It's forced fun.
They do it at weddings.
Yeah, they still do it.
Yeah. Do you remember the moves more?
Well, I've not practiced since this time last year.
Okay,
So no is the answer. Yeah.
Okay, so the moves.
If I'm not correct,
which you never are.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So you go squawk, 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 which is the what do you call it? Wings. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Clap, clap, clap. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Am I wrong or am I right?
I think there's 4 moves.
Okay.
There's
cheap.
Which?
With the hands, man.
Oh, right. Okay, so no. So squawk, 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 hand, clap, 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 wiggle, 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 wiggle. Is that it? Is anyone going to answer me?
Okay.
I have no idea, bro.
Do you have the song?
You think I can go home and do the chicken dance every single day?
All year.
Okay, say that. Make sure you say, Maury, make sure you say the moves out loud when you're doing them.
Yeah, squawk, squawk, squawk. What are you calling this one? Cluck, cluck, cluck? Squawk, 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 cluck, 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 clap, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Squawk, 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 clap, 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 squawk. Okay, go ahead.
Here we go, everybody.
Squawk, squawk, clap, 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 squawk, 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 wiggle, 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 wiggle. Clap, clap, squawk, squawk, clap, clap, clap. Okay, stop for a second. I need to regroup. Okay. Squawk, squawk, squawk. No. Yeah, squawk, squawk, squawk. What's this one again?
Cheap.
Okay, squawk, 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 cheap, clap, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay,
here we go.
Yeah. Squawk, cheap, clap, 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 wiggle, 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 squawk, clap, cheap, clap, wiggle, 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 squawk, cheap, clap, 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 wiggle, 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 squawk, cheap, clap, 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 wiggle, 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 squawk, clap.
It's almost as if he doesn't hear music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or his words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy National Chicken Day dance.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is... Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hi, Talia. It's Roz and Mocha.
How are you guys?
Good. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, so you wrote us this. Roz and Mocha FML, Fix My Life. I have a group of really close friends since high school. Last year, one of my best friends stopped being friends with 2 of the friends in the group. Uh-oh. My issue is that I have a birthday coming up and I want all my friends to be there, but the 3 girls who my best friend is no longer talking to don't want to see him. He's perfectly fine to be mature and be around them for my birthday, but it's a 2-way street. So my question is, how do I handle this? Okay.
Talia, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Why is everybody so childish over in this situation here?
I don't know. I mean, I guess because one of my friends was really offended that I don't even know. Like, the situation just really bothers me, to be honest.
Okay, so what happened? What happened?
So, with one of my friends, during New Year's, we were all at a cottage, and basically, what happened? They thought that, oh my God, sorry, I'm really nervous.
Okay.
They thought that basically my friend, oh my gosh, sorry.
Okay.
Talia?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Talia. Okay, so you have a guy friend, right? And are the other friends in the group girls?
Yes.
Okay, so guy friend is the one that is no longer talking to the girls, right? They're not friends anymore.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, is it guy friend mad at the girls or is it girls mad at guy friend?
The girls are mad at the guy friend.
What did guy friend do that made the girls angry?
He basically, with the 2 girls out of the 3.
Yeah.
With the 2 girls out of the 3,
Okay.
they gave his birthday gift late, so he got upset about that. And he was just basically like, I don't know, now he thinks it's petty, and Oh my God, I don't know. I just hate that.
Jesus.
We are friends.
Okay. How old are all of you right now? You're what, 23?
No, we're all 22.
You're all 22. Okay. Y'all need to start acting like you're 22.
Yeah. Grow up. You're acting like you're all 12 right now.
Yeah. So there's a rift in your adult friendships because somebody told somebody that they gave them a birthday present late. And now this is causing stress for your own birthday?
Yeah, but the other thing is that, because there's 3 girls that aren't friends with my best friend. So the other girl, she made fun of one of my friends that I brought into the group at the cottage. So I wasn't aware of this because I wasn't really paying attention when it happened.
All right.
But
okay, you guys need to you need to grow the hell up.
Talia, here's what you need to do. Number 1, grow up. Number 2, tell your friends to grow up. Number 3, it's your birthday. You're going to send the invite out to everyone, and you're going to say, listen, I really want to celebrate. I would love to celebrate with all of you. I know that there's some stuff happening between all of y'all. 2 things is going to happen at this party. You're either just like not going to talk to each other, and I'm totally fine with that, and we're just going to have fun. Or number 2, figure your stuff out so we can all have fun together as a group.
Right.
Yeah, you guys, you need to grow up. You can't do this.
You're 22 years old. You shouldn't be acting this way.
Yeah, I understand if somebody really wronged somebody and there's deep feelings that are hurt, but this is like pettiness on levels that 22-year-olds should not have. And I know a lot of them do, but you should grow up. Like, figure it out. You guys are adults. Figure it out.
I know. I just feel like so weird because I'm in the middle of this.
No, you're not. You're not in the middle. You're not in the middle.
It has nothing to do with you.
No,
it has to do with your guy friend and those other 3 girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Just tell them to figures. Just say, hey, listen, I like you. I like you guys. Everything else. I'm having a birthday party. Guess what? Everybody's getting an invite. Figure it out. Don't even try and be a mediator or anything like that. Tell them to be grown.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
And you got to grow up too, Talia.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Jeez, man.
All right. Have fun. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Only on Kiss.
I don't remember a May 2 for a long weekend where it didn't rain. For as long as I can remember, it's always rained.
I don't think it rained last year.
Really?
No.
I don't remember that.
No, because you know how
Maybe
I know this stuff?
I only remember the rainy ones.
I have such a terrible memory with things, but what always reminds me is like the Facebook memories and stuff. And when those anniversary things pop up. And the other thing, you can go on your phone and look at what you did this day last year, and it'll put together like a collage of pictures from that week.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. My kids showed me how to do that.
Oh, you didn't know?
And they put music to it, and you can watch like a long form one or a short form one.
That's how they trap you.
Did you know phones could do that?
Yes, I did. But that's how Facebook traps you, so that they can utilize that time that you're being distracted to steal all your information and spy on you.
No, fair enough.
Through through the camera on your own phone.
Yeah. And then I became my dad when she showed it to me. And I'm like, oh my God, that's cool. And then my first thought was, how much am I paying for that service?
No,
that looks expensive.
It's actually
Who's
free.
putting all these photos together?
No, it's free.
That's somebody's job. That's an editor.
No, it's part of the program.
I didn't know.
It figures it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that's
you're not paying extra.
That's how I knew what goes on in previous years. Otherwise, everything just blends together. Like it's and the other thing with going through pictures and seeing anniversaries and stuff is I saw something on Facebook pop up the other day that it told me it was 2 years ago, and I swear if you asked me, I would have said it was 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my concept of time is
starting to slow
because you see so much of it. Like you see so much of your own life now in pictures and in videos. And like, I think that I have lived more of a life than I could possibly put into 2 years. So in my head, if I see an old picture of myself that is 2 years back, I look at that and I go, oh my God, that looks so old. Like, when was that picture even taken? Like 4 years ago? Because there's so much, you see so much of your own life that I have no concept of time anymore.
Anytime I post an old photo, everybody says, I've never changed.
Yeah, like, you know, remember we used to have a photo album? You used to go through the photo album. It was like maybe one picture with you and your friends, and then you'd have your birthday, and you'd have Christmas, right? And then maybe something like your dad's
something for the
birthday.
summertime.
Yeah, like the pictures were of like monumental things, right? Now when I click on something, I have like, there's
Here's me eating an ice cream on a hot July day.
250 pictures of me from last summer.
Yeah,
in different sort of places. And I didn't do that much last summer. I remember being quite bored. Right? So that's in my head. I'm like, this got to be 4 years ago.
Not according to those 250 pictures, though.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I wanted to read you here. Give me 1 second.
Your diary?
No, not my diary. I don't have a diary.
Oh.
We were talking about this, Maury and I, this morning in the car, where are you a sentimental guy in the sense that do you have things? Like, do you have possessions or things that you hold dear that if you were to die, that somebody would then be like, oh my God, I want Mocha's whatever, or you would like somebody to have something of yours? You do. So you're a sentimental guy.
Oh my God, of course.
You are, huh?
I mean, I collected vinyl since I was maybe 12. So a pretty vast collection.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would leave. I don't
have anything like that.
I don't know if Crew, like he's only 2 years old now. So I don't know if when he gets older, if he'll look at all of it and be like, oh, this is junk.
No, but people want it because it meant something to you.
Yeah.
That's
so like maybe that.
Yeah.
I have, actually, I'm pretty sure I still have all of them from when Jenna and I started dating.
Yeah.
I kept like all of our concert ticket stubs and all of our movies, like the movies that we went to, all those stubs. I kept like every single card she's ever given me for birthday or Christmas or anything.
Wow.
Even like, boarding passes for places that we've gone to.
Really? Yeah, Catherine does that too. Catherine's very much like that. She keeps all the boarding passes and the movie things. I keep nothing. I have nothing sentimental in my life.
Really?
Nothing. No, there is not. I don't know. I know
you just don't like no. You don't like clutter. You don't like junk. You don't like
anything
stuff
to me. Like
no, but it'll mean something to somebody else, is what you and I were talking about. It's not about you. It's about Jenna or Roxy and what they feel about that.
Right, but I do. But I think,
why would Jenna care about what he?
No, with you, dingbat. But I don't want somebody. But I don't want somebody to associate something like that as having meaning to me. Like I think that's where I differ on this. I wouldn't want somebody to look at a thing that I have and go, oh my God, that is so Roz.
Yeah.
To me, that bothers me that I'm identified with a thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
See, like
I
when
don't
I go to
have
my
those
grandmother's,
things.
there's things on the wall that remind me of my childhood because they were in the room. So to me,
yeah, I don't have
it. Doesn't it's like it just reminds me of my youth.
Like
being
you
in
have
that room.
art.
I have
right?
art.
You have record. I have no collections of anything.
I have a bin full of every greeting card I've ever been given.
Right, yeah. Wow. I forgot to give Maury a Christmas card last year, and then I packed it up and I put it away with all the Christmas stuff. He was asking me for that Christmas card 8 months later.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
because cards mean so much to him.
I will
and he
say,
keeps them all.
I have the cards from my first birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, see, I have nothing. Nothing.
In the time that we've worked together, in the 10 years that we've all worked together, there are 3 cards specifically that you and Catherine had given to me that I kept.
Really?
Yeah, because of what was written in each of those 3 cards.
Wow.
That I just love and I cherish.
See, if you ask me how many cards I've given you over the years, I would probably say 1.
So,
like I don't even remember. Like stuff
10.
like that just me 10. Wow.
The custom.
Sorry, Maury.
The custom greeting cards that Matthew and I sent you. You don't have those?
Yeah, they're around.
What, the ones with you on them? No, those go in the trash on the 26th.
The 26th? That late? More like the evening of the 25th.
No, like Boxing Day. Boxing Day. Yeah, with the turkey bones. In my bin at home is the turkey bones and the card that you and Matthew gave us with your faces on it.
Okay, I'm going to text Matthew and say you're off the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is, got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hey, Sue, how you doing? It's Roz and Mocha.
Good morning, Mocha and Roz.
Hello.
I'm so happy. Hello, Roz. How are you doing?
Good, honey. So, Sue, you wrote us this, Roz and Mocha FML. I'm honestly so tired of friends, in-laws, and some family making me uncomfortable for the way I want to dress. I cannot be myself simply by dressing up and carrying myself the way I want to. I do my best in taking care of myself, and I go to the gym to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and it seems to be a problem for many. I work from home, so I don't get the chance to dress up nice too much. So when I go to the family or into the office for a rare meeting, I like to dress nice. What's wrong with that? So why would people make me feel uncomfortable just because I want to look good? Please, I need advice. So you work from home, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I go into the office like twice a month. Basically, today is one my day.
How are you dressing that people are making fun of you? And break down exactly what you say is making fun of you.
Oh, no, like because we have a semi-form casual at work. And because I go into the office twice a month, I don't wear jeans. I don't like to wear jeans going into an office. So I'll wear a dress pants and a semi-casual top. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Oh, do you know it's casual? You can dress casual." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do know that, but I just have the opportunity twice a month, so I need to make use of my clothes and so on and so forth." So I'll pass it off like a joke.
Yeah.
And it's not funny, and and they were like, "Oh, okay." And if I go in there, if I wear heels, they're like, "Oh, aren't you feeling well today? You should be higher. You should be in 6 inches. Why are you in 4 inches?" So on and so forth. So meanwhile,
so these are people that you work with in the office that are making these comments.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, and what about your family and friends? You say like when you're out with them, they make fun of you as well, or not make fun, but they make comments.
No, yeah, they'll make comments or they roll their eyes. Oh, here she comes, all dressed up. Not in my face as much, but they'll talk.
Now, have you ever explained to anybody that says anything to you, whether it's family or friends or coworkers, hey, the reason why I like to wear, this type of clothing is because I don't get to make it into the office as much. I'm working from home. I wear sweats and a t-shirt every single day. This is my chance to wear something that's not sweats and a t-shirt.
I do. But I go, "Oh, I bet when you work from home, you're all in heels." And I go, "Is that a problem now?" And they're like, "Oh, no, I'm just saying." And, it's not like a joke all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When people want to be sarcastic. And I say, "You know what? I cannot alter my lifestyle because of you not liking it." He goes, No, I'm just saying, And they're like, "Oh, here comes the model again." And, it's not in a pleasant, nice way.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll say this. The one thing that I think that you should stop doing is explaining yourself to people.
A few people tell me that. And I think,
stop. Why are you putting yourself in a position of where you then have to justify the way that you dress? Like, as long as it's it doesn't sound like you're walking in there with 2 feet of cleavage and the thong hanging up over top of your jeans and bending down, always dropping file folders on the floor.
Oops. Dropped another file folder. I dropped my pen.
It doesn't seem like you're inappropriate. So I would just encourage you to stop bloody explaining yourself. That's the one thing you don't have to do. You don't have to justify being appropriate and feeling dynamite. That's the one thing you don't have to do. Now, if your being awesome makes other people uncomfortable, that's their problem, not your problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't let them and their hang-ups and insecurities and, you're like an alien that walks in there, every now and then. Everybody in their office, they're so comfortable and they know each other and they all come in wearing jeans and everything else, which again is totally fine. But when the alien comes in, you disrupt their ecosystem, okay? And because they don't really know you all that well and they don't have the rapport with you, they're going to say stuff like, "Whoa, this is a casual place. Like, what are you doing? You're making us all look bad. Like, oh, here comes the model." Who cares? The best way for this to not be discussed is to not discuss it with people.
Hey, Sue, let's ask you this question. Do you feel good when you dress up the way you do?
Oh my goodness, I feel absolutely amazing. If I don't look good, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
It's like my day is not going well at all.
And you have the confidence when you dress up, right?
I do, but then they bring me down.
Hold your head up high. Keep that confidence. You rock that clothes that you rock, and you be you.
Thank you. I'll try. I'll try.
The best way for this to not be a discussion is to stop talking about it with people. And you just go in and do you.
Be that super strong, independent woman that feels great about herself when she dresses up.
Thank you so very much. Oh, my goodness. You guys are so amazing. I listen to you every day, and you make my day every single day.
You're the best.
Oh,
Every
thank you,
single
Sue.
day.
But for real though, like between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
You know what? I feel like you're going to ask me this, but honest to God, I'm going to be honest right here.
Yeah.
Roz, your voice kills me in a good way.
Okay.
And Mocha,
Yeah.
I cannot do without your laughter. It's contagious. It is contagious. I love you both. I love you both. You both do something to me, which is good.
So Mocha?
50-50.
No.
Both of you.
Whoops, dropped my pen.
Stop trying to distract us, Sue. Have a good day.
Thanks so much for taking my call.
Of course. You know we love you, Sue. Take care. Bye-bye.
I love you too. Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Only on Kiss.
This can't be real. Let me read you this headline. People aren't impressed and grossed out with this engagement ring that a boyfriend made for his now fiance. And he made the engagement ring out of his own hair.
Ew. That's disgusting.
This isn't real.
Please tell me she said no.
They're trolling.
No, she said no, right?
They're trolling.
I saw a picture of it.
I'm looking at a picture of it right now. No, I'm not.
I think it's romantic.
I'm not saying
gross.
that it's not like somebody didn't take hair and wrap it around somebody's finger, but nobody actually used their hair and gave it to another human being as an engagement.
Why
ring.
not?
Because people don't do that.
I've seen people make, I guess when you're proposing with other creative things, but I mean, if somebody proposed with hair and you love that person, I think that's kind of cool. You have a piece of them on you.
I do not think that you believe that
Now,
in one.
I totally.
I have a question because I haven't seen this picture. Is it a ring that's wrapped in hair?
No.
Or is it like
it's stupid.
Hundreds and hundreds of strands of hair that have been manipulated and turned
Not even.
to turn into a ring?
Not even. It's like somebody took a clump of hair and just wrapped it around somebody's finger. Like there's hairs all sticking out of it. Like they didn't even do
Maybe
it.
that's temporary, though. Maybe that's just a temporary ring, like they proposed in the moment.
No. So she posted a picture on Facebook in a wedding ring group.
Wait, and the guy has long hair or what?
I don't know. I didn't
You
see a picture of the
assume?
guy. I
Because
guess
if he's
his hair's
taking the
a
hair
little
and
bit
wrapping
long.
it around-
Yeah, maybe like my length. I don't know. He
Okay,
could be a total long hair. They didn't show the guy. And she says, quote, he proposed to the ring made of a lock of his own hair. This is a placeholder until my more intricately woven band is done. But is like that woven band done out of hair as well or no?
Probably not.
So is this romantic, cheap, or is it gross was the question.
I mean, I proposed with a temporary ring.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do.
No, it was a candy ring, but I legit, and I'm not making it, I think that's pretty romantic.
You do not.
I do.
You do not.
Why can't I believe
you
that?
You don't.
Why?
There's no way,
I
'cause
legit
I
do.
think you're being controversial and a contrarian. And
when I saw this the other day, I was like, that's pretty cool.
No,
Well, it's
no.
not.
There is no way. There's no way.
It's a temporary thing
There's
just to propose.
There's no human being that thinks that this is in any way anything other than a lie, first of all.
Yeah.
Like that's why I have no feelings towards somebody putting a ring of hair around somebody else's finger because I don't think that it actually happened. I think that they're trolling a wedding ring group on Facebook, and right now they're loving the responses of people that are taking this
Yeah,
seriously.
they're just doing it to try to go viral.
Yeah,
right?
but here, come look at this picture. Come look at this picture. Look at this.
Oh, come on.
Right? Thank you.
Again, it's a temporary thing. It's not permanent.
No, it's not. It's not even a ring, though. It's like
That's
somebody
dumb.
took a clump of hair and just wrapped it around, and then they closed all their other fingers around
Then
it.
got down on one knee and said, "Would you marry me?"
No, it didn't. It's such. I can't. I can't.
I want to believe romance like that still exists.
No.
Can I say, I think the government should step in and ban these two people from seeing each other
stop.
ever
First of all,
again.
both of you are going way too far on this whole
I
thing.
actually-
Maury with the "it's romantic," which I don't believe he believes for 1 second.
Why is that so hard to believe?
And you with these people should be arrested. Nonsense. No, can we just?
They should
it's-
be separated
no.
and never be allowed to see each other again.
No. Wow, Jesus, both of you. I should never have brought this up. First of
Yeah.
all, now I'm looking at a hair ring on my screen, which is really quite disgusting. I also had to search for hair ring on my computer. So now I'm probably going to get advertisements about Christmas of other hair rings on the side of my computer.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Woodstock 50 is back on.
Is it though?
But they're going to have to do without the $18 million that one of their investors had initially given to them, Amplify Live. A judge ruled yesterday that it can happen that Amplify Live cannot block Woodstock 50 from happening in August in New York.
I can't see any of the major artists being all that comfortable going into this now. Whether you're Jay-Z, Miley Cyrus, Chance the Rapper, or Imagine Dragons, I can't see anyone going into this feeling confident that one, it's going to be executed in a way that is up to their standards.
Yeah.
That it's going to be executed in a way that they're all going to get paid, that the fans are going to be happy, that it's not going to be a disaster. When a festival like this, where it has that sort of Woodstock legacy to it, which I don't even know if Woodstock means anything to anybody anymore.
Just the name. People know the name.
You see, like every now and then you see a documentary on CNN about Woodstock, right? You know, or something. You see reference in a movie, whatever. But people don't know. And even the last Woodstock they did, Limp Bizkit headlined that.
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Like Limp Bizkit headline. Like I don't know if the relevancy of, and it's kind of a shame because it is a historical thing. But I don't think that it's as relevant as people think it is, especially when you load it with acts like, you know, Jay-Z, Miley Cyrus, and Chance the Rapper, because there's so many other amazing festivals that happen now, like Coachella. Like if you're going to do Woodstock, you have to compare it to the things that matter to people, which is things like Coachella and Lollapalooza.
Right? Those are the two major ones that people are always hype.
Yeah. Like this sounds like Fire Festival to me.
Oh my God.
Already.
I thought the exact same thing.
You know?
Right?
Like it really does.
Like who else are you going to get to invest that kind of money?
Yeah.
You had $18 million that has now been taken away.
Yeah. So
it's already, mid-May, and this concert is supposed to happen in exactly 3 months from today's date.
They have 3 months to raise $30 million to host the event.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Like the event is not going to happen. There's no,
and even if you,
there's no way it's going to happen.
Force the event to happen.
Yeah.
You're not getting that star power because I don't think any artist or group can trust the organizers enough to attach their name to it.
No. You'll get now like, geez, I don't even know. Maybe like Adam Lambert and no offense to Adam Lambert. I love Adam Lambert. You know that.
No, for sure.
But he's not Jay-Z. You know, maybe you'll get Adam Lambert, and maybe you might have a shot at
Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle, yeah.
Right.
So you got Adam Lambert, you got Susan Boyle, and then 30 Seconds to Mars, just because Jared Leto's a big name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your lineup for Woodstock 50.
Right.
That's the sort of level.
American Idol and the Joker.
Yes, exactly.
Welcome to Woodstock 50, everybody.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The answer to your question is yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't even know what I was going to ask. Mocha, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do the
A Roz and Mocha Show and Kiss 92.5 News Break.
Hey, do we have that Kardashians clip? It's in there. So Kourtney and Kris Jenner yesterday were on Ellen.
Okay.
And they had all the kids with them, right? Kim was supposed to be there.
Okay.
And I've said this often, and the kids ruin everything.
Oh, damn.
Okay, they're great. No, don't get me wrong. Kids make your life so much better. Kids are awesome and everything else. But anytime you're trying to have a moment, kids ruin it, right? Kids will ruin everything. And so they're lined up on the couch, right? So it's Kourtney, Kris, and like all the kids. There's like 9 kids on that couch with them. And Kourtney is trying to tell Ellen, because Kim's not there, she's trying to tell Ellen that the reason Kim's not there is because her surrogate went into labor.
Oh, wow.
Also, Kris doesn't know this. So Kourtney is trying to surprise Kris and Ellen with the fact that Kim's surrogate has gone into labor, which is great news.
Yeah.
So listen to how all this plays out.
Kourtney, Kim was supposed to be here.
Kim was supposed to be here. Hey, can you
This is what it's like when we're on an airplane. Yeah, it's wild.
Tickle, bye-bye. This is crazy.
All right, explain where Kim is and why she's not here.
Kim was supposed to be here. Hey, you've got to chill. So,
oh my God.
I'll give you another cake if you just listen to the.
Oh my God.
No, but I need candy. Okay, chill. I will get you some candy.
Listen to your imaginary friend.
I'll give you some.
Human is cardboard.
All right, well, try to.
I know. So, my mom doesn't even know this, but Kim's surrogate went into labor.
No.
So
No.
she's at the hospital.
What are we doing sitting here? Come on, Ellen.
I know. I have
Fire
to
up the
go
car.
to have a baby.
Really?
Bro, it's like a hot mess on that stage. Oh my God.
So kids ruin everything if you let them. And it's adorable that they do. I love that. So so Kim's surrogate went into labor. I don't know what the details are, what the latest is, but whether the baby was born or not, who knows? Zayn and I think her name is Javia Ward released their version of A Whole New World yesterday. And this is it's going to be in Aladdin. Now, you know the original A Whole New World, obviously, right? So give this a listen and let me and you tell me what you think.
I don't like it.
No, play it.
Oh. No, I still don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
They're trying to make the song sexy, and it's not sexy.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they're trying to make that sexy? See,
Yeah.
to me...
Especially with the way Zayn's singing, they're trying to make it a sexy jam.
No, see,
and it's not supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah.
See, because to me, I thought I was really taken by it because I felt that I liked it because they didn't try and modernize it. That it's a very classical arrangement,
No.
and
I think they changed it too much.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't like it.
you missing Peebo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
has
it.
anybody checked on Peebo Bryson to make sure he's okay? Has anybody done a check on Peebo
He's like,
Bryson?
Still waiting by my phone.
Do we know where he is?
No.
Has anybody looked in on Peebo? When's
Well, he didn't die, did he?
the last time you heard about Peebo Bryson?
He didn't die, did he?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe they should check on him. I haven't heard from Peebo Bryson in years.
Peebo Bryson.
Like, how's he doing?
No, he's still alive.
Yeah.
68 years old. Shout out to Peebo Bryson.
A woman sued the Quebec lottery because she says that she didn't realize how hard it was to win.
What do you mean?
See, this is what happens when you raise people in a world where you want everything to be safe for them. Is that when you don't win something, you think that there should be repercussions because it's all about you. So a woman named Martha Karras from Quebec filed a class action lawsuit against Quebec's lottery. Why? Well, because she says that they never made it clear just how hard it was to actually win. She says that she's been buying lottery tickets for 20 years, and she never knew how the odds were stacked against her.
Doesn't it say on the ticket, though? Like,
so,
your chance of
unfortunately,
winning based
yes.
on the amount of people that play, blah, 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 blah.
Unfortunately for Martha, the court rejected this lawsuit last week. And the main reason was, yes, because the odds are actually printed on every ticket.
Yeah.
She was suing Lotto Quebec to force them to pay back the profits it generated, as well as $150 million in punitive damages.
She honestly thought she was going to win this case.
Well, why not? It's owed to her. She played, did her best, really believed in herself, and didn't win. So why shouldn't they owe her? That's how the world works.
Get out of here,
It's
Martha.
2019. Arthur, you know the show Arthur?
Yeah.
Gay marriage on Arthur.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Ratburn, the teacher.
The teacher?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in a brand new episode called Mr. Ratburn and the Special Someone.
Yeah.
Fans of the series got to see the cake-loving teacher, Mr. Ratburn, marry his longtime love. The series, of course, has been on the air since 1996 with no mention of Mr. Ratburn's sexuality until now. And I guess Jane Lynch was the voice of the officiant in the show. I believe that's how it went down.
All right.
But the way that they sort of played it was that Mr. Ratburn was getting married, and then one of the kids was trying to like break up the engagement because his fiance was such a nightmare. But the fiance turned out to be Mr. Ratburn's sister, and then Mr. Ratburn wound up marrying his. Everybody thought that because he was just getting married, they assumed woman. So when this woman showed up, who's also a rat, so when this woman showed up, she was a nightmare, but they assumed that was his fiance.
But it was really his sister.
It was really his sister.
But why didn't Ratburn say?
Because they didn't know.
kids.
He didn't know that the kids were trying to break them up.
Like, that's my sister.
They just didn't like her.
Weird.
They didn't like her.
Oh.
Right? And then it turns out that he married the florist.
Oh, okay. So it all worked out in the end.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
They say that people gossip an average of 52 minutes a day.
Yep.
People gossip an average of 52 minutes a day. However,
if your name is Dan Memory, that's a very low number.
However, this is again talking about people behind their back. So having a conversation about somebody else when they are not present in that conversation. What they found was that overwhelming majority of gossip was actually neutral in tone.
Meaning
in
you
context.
didn't yell it, like you didn't say it.
No, meaning it wasn't negative. Meaning when you're talking...
But is gossip really ever negative? I guess it would be.
Of course it is. They say about 3/4 of the conversations that they heard in their sampled conversations was neither positive nor negative. Overall, about 15% of the snippets of the gossip that researchers analyzed included negative judgments. So out of the 52 minutes a day that we all gossip, they say 15% of that was of a negative...
52 minutes sounds so low.
You think you got gossip more
last
than that?
night I gossiped with my husband for well over 52 minutes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
you guys are like...
That's just our nightly catch-up.
Yeah, right. But who do you talk about? Like, do you talk about the same people every night, or do you talk about different people?
No, it's always the same people.
Always the same people?
Yeah.
What do you say about Roz and I?
Oh, no, he said to his husband, I'm the devil. Maury blames everything in his life on me.
So, like, for example, last night,
did you hear what Roz made me do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Yeah, Maury went home last night and he's like, ugh, I can't believe, I don't know how I'm going to, he made me drink water out of my own shoe.
Little does he know that was my idea.
Yeah, of course it was.
Videos on Instagram, by the way, of that at
Kiss925. Very well, too. Britney Spears' manager, Larry Rudolph, says that Britney actually may never perform again, quote unquote. So Britney is not mentally or physically in shape to resume rehearsals for her series of shows, which was supposed to kick off back in February. Now, Britney's longtime manager, Larry Rudolph, tells TMZ, quote, as the person who guides her career based on the information I and all the professionals who work with her are being told on a need-to-know basis, from what I have gathered, it's clear to me Britney should not go back to do the Vegas residency, not in the near future, and possibly never. As Rudolph put it, quote, it was the perfect storm. We had to pull her shows because her meds stopped working and she was distraught over her dad's health. The residency, of course, is supposed to kick off in February. So that is her manager, and the manager, as he said, is on a need-to-know basis, meaning he doesn't even have all the information. They only give him enough information to make decisions for her career, not
so
her
the
sort
business
of
of
well-being.
Britney Spears,
yes.
right? Yeah.
And so he took a look at that and said, the business needs to be put on hold because my client, the performer, Britney, is not in any sort of shape to stand on a stage and do anything. So,
I feel so bad for her.
So do I. It's crazy. It's so heartbreaking.
She shouldn't have to go through that.
No, and Britney, you know, and I feel bad for other things, and I think that a lot of people should feel bad because when Britney had her breakdown when she was going through the mental illness that she had remember she shaved her head and tried to beat somebody up with an umbrella and all this other stuff. When she went through that, she was the first, and she went through that at a time when Perez Hilton was the sort of largest voice in online entertainment. And you would look at that Britney freak out, and you would put it on lists of the top celebrity meltdowns, and you goofed on it. And for years...
Oh, and that was during the time when Perez Hilton was nasty.
That's what I mean.
Right?
For years, we goofed on it. Yeah. And for years, that whole episode was a joke. And it was a joke in the mainstream. Like, this wasn't, you know, corners of the internet that were goofing. This was very, very mainstream, that whole episode that Britney went on. And she took it the worst. And I feel terrible for my part in it because I remember being a part of so many of those stories. Yeah. And I feel terrible that she went through it. And I feel terrible that it took so long for so many people to realize that that we were so vicious to somebody who was just clearly sick.
I think the other part of the story that's happening now with her that people are forgetting as well, and why I also feel so bad for her, is the fact that, yes, she's still a business and everything in her personal life and just all these nasty things that are happening to her, as she's also a mom.
Yeah.
Right? She's got these 2 young kids that she needs to provide for and look after. And like, I feel bad for her kids. I just, my heart breaks for her right now.
Yeah. Andrew Scott, Miley Cyrus, and Anthony Mackie are in...
oh, yeah, Falcon?
Yeah, are featured in 3 new episodes of Black Mirror. It's weird how they rolled that out because they did the Choose Your Own Adventure episode as a standalone. Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
They did that as a standalone, and now and I thought that they were just going to release a whole new season, but they're only releasing on June 5th is 3 new episodes.
That's it.
So you'll get 3, and then I guess at some point they'll just release more, which is a weird way to do it. It's like...
Just do what you want, I guess.
Right? It's a crazy way of doing television, but who cares? So Miley Cyrus and... Anthony Mackie are going to be in the new Black Mirror, which I love. That's so great. I'm so pumped for that. Selena Gomez thinks social media is terrible. I fully agree. She does have 150 million followers on Instagram, so there's that.
One of the highest,
yeah. So she was in Cannes doing a press conference for her zombie movie. And this is what Selena Gomez told reporters.
I think that our world is going through a lot, obviously. But I would say for my generation specifically, social media has really been terrible for my generation. It does scare me when you see how exposed that these young girls and young boys are, and they're not really aware of the news or anything going on. I don't want to say selfish because that feels rude, but I think it's dangerous for sure. 100%. It can be great in moments, but I would just be careful and allow yourself some time limits of when you should use it and when you shouldn't.
Wow. That's like saying allow time limits on heroin, when you should use it and when you shouldn't. It doesn't work that way with social media.
Not at all.
It's an early addiction. It's going to be most people's first addiction that they have.
Selena Gomez is one of those people who, man, she got a bad...
Yeah.
From people online.
Yeah.
Real bad. So I can see why she thinks the way she does.
And I think that she sees a lot more than you may think that she does.
Oh,
I think
for
that
sure.
I think that she's in tune with what is happening with people who don't have 150 million followers. You can see that. Should you pay kids to get good grades?
No.
Why do you say no? Maybe not pay them to get good grades. So let's not say they're taking a salary throughout the school year, but what about rewarding them financially for a good report card?
No. Get good grades. Study and get good grades so that you can grow up to be a smart human being and make decent contribution to society and blah, blah, blah.
You are on one half of the side of the people that were polled because 50% of people said yes, that it's actually perfectly fine to pay kids for good grades. 36% of people said that they don't think parents should be paying kids who do well academically, and then the remaining 14 weren't sure. So the vast majority of people said yes, it is perfectly fine. Now, when it comes to men and women, moms and dads, women were actually more likely to pay their kids for good grades with 51% compared to 48%. And one more interesting stat, which is that the people who they polled who made more money that said, yes, it's fine to pay kids for good grades, paid their kids less than people who made less money.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. So the parents who make more money that are in the yes column, that yes, it's okay to pay kids to get good grades, paid their kids less than parents who made.
Really?
Yeah.
Roz and Mocha Q&A.
It's about that time for Ask Roz and Mocha, a podcast exclusive. We go through Instagram and gather up all the questions that you ask us at Kiss925, and we'll run through them. And of course, invite one of you to be a part of the podcast to ask your question. Angelo!
Hello?
All right, Angelo, what is your question for the Roz and Mocha Show podcast?
So I think it's a dad thing or a new dad thing, but pretty much my question is do you have any tips on how to get into lawn maintenance?
I legit thought you were going to ask a parenting question.
Okay. So are you a new dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you had your lawn for?
So I actually just moved in with my wife's parents.
Yeah.
And their lawn kind of sucks, so I kind of want to help them out.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's wrong with the lawn right now?
Well, it's not that nice green,
Okay, but are there weeds? Are there dead spots? Is
Oh
there
yeah, there's
bare
dandelions,
spots?
and Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
There's like yellow spots too. I don't even know the terms.
Well, it's probably dog pee.
Yeah. Do they got a dog?
No.
Even neighborhood dogs. Is it the backyard you're talking about or the front yard?
Well, yeah, primarily the backyard because I want my daughter to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody maintain it whatsoever?
No, I mean, really, all we did or all they did was like mow the lawn. That's pretty much it.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
That's just standard though,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I will say that both Mocha and I sort of picked up lawn maintenance and just how freeing it is and how zen it is and how wonderful. I don't even know what the word is. It's just
satisfying.
It is satisfying. It's escapism. It's all of those things all at once. And then once you sort of get into your own lawn, then you start discovering the world out there and how you're not alone. And there's a whole community out there who are just people who sit around all day talking about lawns. There's like blogs and there's YouTube videos and there's channels and Instagram.
Man.
Yeah, I would say first of all, your first stop should be a place called the Lawn Forum, which is a fantastic website, and it is curated so well, and it's a message board basically, and it's so friendly, and it is not in any way hostile. And if you're a total, beginner noob, they are there to help, and people are gracious with their information. It's not a competition-based type thing. Everybody's very encouraging. It's a wonderful community, the lawn community, I've discovered.
Specific stores and specific product for your area, for your neighborhood, which is fantastic.
And then you get people, and you can write these down when you hear this on the podcast. But Alan Hain is really good. Remember that name? Connor Ward is really good. He's funny. Ryan Knorr is really good. There's another guy in South Carolina who's got a really good channel.
I'll tell you, Connor Ward.
Yeah.
Really nice. I message him. He gets back to people
he does.
almost right away.
Yeah.
I DM'd him on Instagram the other day because I have these mud spots that are popping up all over my backyard lawn. And I'm like, I don't know what is causing this. Is this an animal that's digging up the lawn? And I took pictures. I sent it to him. He got back to me right away. He was like, looks like he got gophers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No,
Right?
they're really good. It's a really great community.
Yeah, man.
And I know, God, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, taking care of the lawn is like such a guy thing. But who cares? It hurts nobody to give a damn about your lawn. It really does. I will say this, from my knowledge and understanding and during my sort of lawn reno that I've been working on for the past couple of years, there's three things that you really need. You need really good grass seed, right? You got to have good seed. You got to have great water, meaning you have to water it. And it needs sun, and that's how things grow, right? Yeah. You need oxygen, you need water, and you need sun. And throw some really good grass seed down. The summer, and I think a lot of people make this mistake, the summer is not the time, the spring is not the time to throw down new sod and throw down new seed. All that should happen in the fall. Mm-hmm. So if you're just now starting to get into this, I wouldn't worry so much. You can throw a little seed down if you have some bare spots. Dig it up, sort of like loosen up the ground a little bit. You got to have good seed to soil contact, as they say.
Yep.
And keep a bag of peat moss in the garage and throw some peat moss over top of whatever you see, just lightly dusted. It sort of holds the moisture a little bit better, and then birds don't eat your seed because it's covered, right? So you need, and just research good seed. You don't necessarily have to go to a big box store and just buy the first, bag of cheap seed that you can find. There are places around you, garden centers, that you can get really good grass seed, and just sort of research what you have. Take some pictures of your lawn, post them on the lawn forum, and say, hey guys, what kind of grass do I have?
Yeah.
If you don't know, and they'll tell you, and then you sort of just start your education process. And I don't think there's anything like shameful about being super into your lawn. I really don't. Like, it's such a personal thing, and it hurts nobody, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just who cares if you really give a damn about your lawn? Like, who cares at the end of the day?
Yeah, thanks guys. Because I just recently moved in here, and I just want to do something about their lawns. Just
do it, man.
Because I'm grateful, right?
Get into it, bro. You'll be happy. You'll be real happy that you did.
Like, I feel bad for Mocha because Mocha had like a really great lawn going. Like, he had like 2 years into like trying to get a really good lawn going, and then then he moved.
I know.
And now he's starting all over again.
Start all over. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Angelo, it was great talking to you, bro.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Been just a new listener, so I'm happy that you guys.
Wow, like how new? We've been on the radio for 10 years together now.
Well, I think my wife just got me into it. I would say like last year. So
you should listen to your wife. Yeah. And if she tells you that it's stupid to care about the backyard, listen to her, okay? she's a very smart woman.
Well, Angelo, welcome to the Roz Mocha Show podcast. Welcome to the Roz Mocha Show. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your question. And finally, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Oh, shoot. My wife is the same. I'd have to pick Roz. No.
Oh.
Yeah, Roz. Yeah.
Not confident in that answer, eh, bro?
No, well, yeah. I think it's Roz not because he's a smooth, cool dude.
Oh,
but...
shut up, dude! I don't even want your
No, but I really like him. I really like how his relationship is with his girlfriend and how he is with his daughter. So I kind of want to be like that with mine. So.
Oh, that's real nice, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, Angelo.
Thanks, guys.
And if your wife hears this on the podcast, don't grind Angelo's gears because he's going to be caring about the lawn. Okay.
He's got a good reason for it. He wants a nice place for his daughter, for your daughter, Angelo, and your wife to play around in, right?
There you go.
Exactly.
Thanks, Angelo.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Take care, brother.
Bye.
Emmy wants to know if I'm ever going to shave my beard, like ever.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you got a thick beard.
Yeah.
You can't say never. Like, what if you get like honey stuck in it?
Then I'd wash it out.
I'll tell you why guys shave their beards.
Why?
Because of accidents.
Huh?
You're trimming it up, and all of a sudden you take too much off one part that you can't recover, and then off goes the beard, and then you start all over again. That's whenever you see a guy with like a beard, and then one day he doesn't have a beard, it's one of two things. One, he finally gave in to his wife because she hates the beard, or two, it was a shaving accident.
My wife loves my beard, actually.
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
You and I are both so lucky.
She really likes my beard.
To grow a beard.
What's that?
I would love to have a beard. It just gets too itchy.
But you just got to get past that point, though.
Yeah.
I know, but that's like torture.
It's not, though. Like, how sensitive are you?
Like day 4, I'm like,
how weak are you that you aren't strong enough to handle a beard?
I'm so weak.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to let it grow for a bit. Right now, it's at a point where it looks disheveled and like the ends of the beard hair is like curling
Here's
a
what
bit.
I would do. What kind of trimmer are you using?
I have the same one that you have.
You do?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to suggest to you.
What?
Is you got
I think it's Philips.
the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best trimmer ever.
The precision one.
Yeah.
I love it.
So here's what you got to do is if I'm you, right? Because you got a thick beard. I would sculpt it a tiny little bit. I would take the sides down here on the cheeks a little tiny bit more and then gradually fade it into the long part at the front.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
A little bit. I think that you can take the sides down even more, though.
So I'll tell you, before I went to Vegas in February, right?
Yeah.
I just did a super light trim.
Yeah.
And it was still very full for the trip. And then I came back and I was like, well, I need to fix it a little bit more because the ends are still a little bit too curly.
Yeah.
And then, believe it or not, I went on YouTube and I looked at some other channels from like prominent beard dudes in that community.
Yeah.
And I followed one of their tips where, to kind of take it down like what you said. Yeah. But much like what you said earlier, I made a mistake and I took a little bit too much. So I had to even everything out. And now it's starting to grow back to where it was before. Because I wanted a little bit thicker and longer. That's what she said. So I'm going to kind of maintain.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing, but I think you can take the sides down even a little bit more. But just leave the from chin over.
Yeah.
Leave that nice and big, and just fade in the sides to it a little bit. I think that you'll be happy with that look.
Marion asks this question, food related. When making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, do you A, spread peanut butter on one slice of bread and jam on the other slice and then put the sandwich together? Or B, spread peanut butter on one slice, then spread jam on that same slice and place the naked slice of bread on top to complete the sandwich? Yes, I know, same result, but it's been a debate in our house this week.
Okay, so first of all, you go, Mocha.
I'm not really the biggest fan of jam, so I'm going to say peanut butter and Nutella because I love that combo.
Sure. Yeah.
I will take peanut butter, one slice, Nutella, other slice, then make the sandwich.
Damn it, Maury.
I put peanut butter on both slices, then jam on both slices, then put them together, then lick the spoon.
Right. I've never had a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Ever?
Nope.
No. I think you're lying through your teeth.
Never
Really?
had. Never
Even
had.
as a kid.
No, never as a kid.
Really?
No.
Have you had a peanut butter?
I've had a peanut butter sandwich.
Have you had jam?
Yeah, on toast.
Or do you not like jam?
I'm fine with it. I swear to you, I've never had a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Can I make you one?
No, I don't want one.
Are you
That's why I've
interested in
never
even
had
trying?
one. What's that? No,
No?
I have no interest in trying.
Does your daughter like peanut butter and jelly?
Never had one.
Peanut butter jam?
She's never had one.
'Cause I guess because you don't keep, like, if you don't eat that in your house,
Yeah.
then why would you keep the ingredients there?
Is
right?
it an allergy?
No. I've never had a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I think because growing up, I preferred, like, my sort of staple in my lunch was I always liked a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
With mayonnaise.
I always liked a tuna sandwich. My brother was really into, because for me, peanut butter was something you had after school on toast before my mom and dad got home and made dinner.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was the after school snack. It was either peanut butter on toast or cheese whiz on toast. Right? And so for me, peanut butter wasn't a lunch thing. Like that was never a lunch thing. Or it was peanut butter on toast for breakfast. Right. So taking peanut butter, the idea of taking peanut butter to school with me was just never a thing because peanut butter on toast was either breakfast.
Yeah.
It's what I had for breakfast, or it was what you ate as soon as you got home from school and you were starving. You'd make 3 pieces of toast and put peanut butter on them. That was it. But
I
there
will
was
say
no-
this. I don't toast my bread when I'm doing a peanut butter and jam sandwich.
No,
I don't
that's
like
fine.
I hate toast. I just don't like toasted bread. I just like bread.
Oh, see, I like toast.
So do I.
Toast.
Big fan of toast.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make
toast.
you a peanut butter
I
and
don't
jam
want
sandwich.
one.
No, but
I
it's
don't
not a
want
point
one.
of not wanting. It's a
No.
point of just trying it for the show.
No, I don't want one. I don't think our show is any better if I eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
It's not going to fall apart.
Yeah.
Kath asks, do you think there should be a lane designated for trucks on the highways?
Yeah.
You think
Sure,
so?
yeah. Maybe not designated for trucks, but I think that you can tell trucks that they're not allowed to drive in certain lanes, which they already do.
Yeah.
See, there's nothing
trucks
worse than getting boxed in, though.
Yeah, trucks mainly stick to the far right lane anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to sound like a super old guy, but I think if truck drivers and regular drivers kind of follow the rules of the road and respect each other's space,
I don't know.
it'll be a safer traveling experience for everybody because there are jerk truck drivers, but there are also jerk car, SUV, other truck drivers out there as well.
Aren't trucks
right?
supposed to go in that HOV lane?
No,
the
they're
HOV?
not.
No, they're not actually.
allowed.
I don't even think that. Yeah, I don't think that they're allowed.
'Cause
At
I was
all.
driving yesterday on the highway, and there was a truck in every lane in front of me. It's not like they were following in a convoy. It
Yeah.
was like truck beside each other.
Normally they don't. In all my years of driving, which is 2, I will say that for me, what I've noticed that if somebody on the road makes me nervous, where I think that they're unpredictable and possibly dangerous, endangering themselves and everybody else. It's never a truck driver. It's always a car around a truck.
Yeah.
It's always somebody driving too close to a truck or cutting in front of a truck or driving too close behind a truck. It's never the truck driver. It's always the people around the truck drivers that make me nervous.
I just think everyone should just follow the rules and be respectful of each other's spaces.
Yes,
But
Maureen,
trucks
I'm
drive
blaming
so
you.
slow.
Well, it happens. What is the first thing you notice about a person? That is from Jonathan Proskos. What is the first thing you notice about a person?
I think
like physically, like when they walk up, like what's the first thing you see?
I guess
like what is the first thing you
there's
take
two
notice
things
of?
Whether or not their lips are dry.
Yeah.
Or
wow, I just licked my lips.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Or if their hands are dry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know why.
Jeez, I was going to say whether somebody's their height.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Because I'm not really judgy on what people wear and stuff like that. Like I know some people would say the first thing that they notice is their shoes because some people like really, obsessive about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I never noticed things like that on somebody. I would be a terrible witness to a crime. If they asked me, if they asked me, what somebody was wearing, I'd be, I have no idea what they're wearing. Like I'd get mad. What do you notice on people?
Eye color?
Eye color?
And lip shape.
Right. Really?
I like if somebody has like a nice full.
No. The question's not what you like.
I know, but like
you
I
weirdo.
Always, but I immediately go to whether I like the person or not.
I just don't think I'm interested enough in other people.
I also
really to make note of anything.
If someone's wearing jeans, I also check to see if they're wearing a belt or not, just because like I find it weird if somebody's wearing jeans without a belt.
Without a belt?
What? Yeah,
Really?
I'm like just put a belt.
Why?
Even if you don't need the belt, it completes the look.
What if the jeans fit?
You still put a belt.
Oh,
it completes the
interesting.
look.
Okay, cool.
Are you wearing a belt?
I am. Yeah,
Okay,
I always wear a belt.
Okay, good.
Okay, Jenny has a real good question here. What is something that you purchased recently that you thought was a good idea at the time, but you now regret?
Oh, I don't really regret, but I went on a tear last week, 2 weeks ago. I was sitting at the computer and I was just I don't know what I was avoiding doing a lot of things. I had a lot of work I had to do. And oftentimes I will become obsessive about one thing just to avoid for 20 minutes doing the thing that I need to do. And I got it in my head. Yeah. I need a tank top with a flamingo on it.
Wait, what was the thing that you were avoiding that took you to that place?
Just work.
Okay.
I had people that were like emailing me, asking me for answers for things.
Yeah. And you were like, let me go look for this flamingo shirt.
Yeah, and I'm like, if one more person asks me to make a decision on something, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah.
So I closed that window. I closed down the email.
And you asked yourself to make a decision on a tank top with a flamingo on it.
Exactly. I needed to make a decision that was just purely my decision, right? So I go looking for a flamingo, a tank top with a flamingo on it. And Catherine walks up behind my shoulder. She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, who buys clothes on Amazon? Right? And I was like, I'm buying clothes on Amazon. She's like, they're not going to fit. They never do.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then so I put one in the cart. And it's because for me, when I'm on Amazon, I don't load up the cart and then at the end go to checkout, right?
Okay.
I put one thing in the cart and then I buy it. And then I go back and then I put another thing in the cart and then I buy it.
You really take advantage of that Prime, huh?
Thank you. Because I'm not paying for anything anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I buy
Let it show up in 10 separate boxes.
Yeah. And then so I buy it and I buy it and I buy it. And then I found another one that was even better than the first two that I bought.
Yeah.
And then I found one that didn't have a flamingo, but it was cool and green and it was just covered in palm trees. And then I found another one. So at the end of it, I had 6 brand new tank tops with palm trees and flamingos on them. And they all arrived and not one of them fit.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, what did Catherine say?
I didn't tell her.
We're going to keep it that way. Dan Maury, what is something that you purchased recently that you thought was a good idea at the time, but you now regret?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It was also a shirt.
Yeah.
And I got in so much trouble when I got home because everyone was lining up to get this new shirt, okay?
Who? I didn't hear anything yesterday of people lining. Sorry, Ken, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight. I got to line up for the new shirt.
How many people were in line?
5 people.
Okay.
So it's the shirt, and on the pocket on the shirt is a picture of cup of noodles. And above the pocket is a fork with noodles sticking out. So it's like this big cup of noodles here. And I thought, that is so pop culture-y. I have to have this shirt.
So you and 4 people bought that shirt.
The cup of noodles shirt.
And how much did it cost?
It was $14.99.
Uh-huh.
And I brought it home, and Matthew was like, there is no way you can wear that shirt. And I'm like, why not? He goes, a little bit racist.
Why?
Because
what's racist about that?
I guess noodles. Huh? Cup of noodles.
What do you? I don't understand. What do you mean?
Would then eating cup of noodles be racist?
No, but I thought he thinks that if I'm wearing big cup of noodles on my shirt,
that you're somehow like appropriating somebody else's culture.
And he's like, I can't allow you to wear that shirt. And I thought it would be so fun if I wore it to work. It's cute. I'll look cute in this shirt.
Right.
He's like, you're taking it back immediately.
Wow.
So did you take it back, or are you taking it back today?
I told him I took it back. It's in my closet.
Anything for you, Mocha?
Oh, when I bought it, it was a good idea at the time, but now I regret. Yeah. I don't know about regret, but like I buy a lot of sneakers online.
Yeah.
And I have in my closet right now, I think 5 pair that I've bought over the past 2 years that I've never worn yet.
Really? You're one of those guys. I saw one of you guys on that Maria Kondo show on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
The tidying, it's called Tidying Up,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Where there was a guy, a dad, and he was the same thing, where his closet he had hundreds of pairs of shoes, and so many of them he had never worn.
Yeah.
And he parted with a lot of them.
Oh, did he?
He did.
I couldn't.
Yeah, he came to some sort of peace with the shoes that he's never worn, because he had it in his head, I guess, that like he was going to give these to his kid, or they were somehow collector's items. I don't know. He was like building his own museum. When I see people who are like building a museum where they have so much of one thing that it's almost as if they're curating their own museum that anybody else cares about. And the reality is nobody does care.
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I think part of the reason, I know part of the reason why these particular sneakers that I bought that I haven't worn, the ones over the past couple of years, is some of them are white, if not all white. And
you don't want to get them dirty?
I don't want to get them dirty.
Then why did you buy them, fool?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something else.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday, So I wore my regular Jordans, my regular black ones that I wear all the time.
In the car and walking through in the building. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Now, after the show, I had an event to take part in that was still within this building of where we do the radio station.
Yeah.
I brought with me the sneakers that I really wanted to wear that day. These other Jordans that were like all white, and ironically, they're named Mocha, the Mocha Jordans.
Oh, you did get those. Good for
I bought
you.
those, yeah. And I brought them with me in my bag, and I put them on before I went to this event because I didn't want to get them dirty outside of the house or in the car. And
Or
then
in a hallway.
And then when I left this building and I got down to the car, I switched back into my other regular black Jordans.
See, I'll tell you, it's the idea of thinking that something in your life is that precious. I couldn't have in my life.
Yeah,
I couldn't. It would drive me mad. Like I don't know. Like I'm listening to your story about how you have, these white sneakers that you bring with you in a bag because you don't want to even wear them while driving a car. To me, I would need that out of my life. I would throw them right in the garbage.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that in my life. I can't be making decisions based on whether or not my shoes are going to get dirty.
I think what I need to do
stressful.
is
It's
take
too stressful.
all my other kind of like regular sneakers that I wear on a daily basis and get rid of those so that I'm forced to wear the ones that I've had for 2 years that I haven't worn outside of the house yet.
See, because what else do you have in your life that you feel that precious about? Anything?
Nothing really.
No?
No.
Just your shoes?
Just my shoes. I buy a lot of hats,
What about your records? Okay, if Cruz is walking by one of the shelves, right?
Yes.
And he goes to grab one of your records.
Oh, no.
Okay,
You don't touch.
okay, so
Don't touch
yeah.
those.
Okay, so your shoes and your records are precious. What else do you have that's too precious?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of things in your house.
Yeah.
What do you have that's too precious?
Art.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can say art.
Why not?
Because a lot of your art that Matthew hates is stored in the storage unit at the basement of your condo.
I was going to add, I just bought a sculpture. What you remember you were talking about things that you buy that you now regret. So it's this big sculpture that's made out of plastic that says "Stop making stupid people famous."
Right.
By the artist Plastic Jesus.
Right.
And it's like in the middle of a table or something like that. So
right. My favorite thing about that when that came out was that with the "Stop Making Stupid People Famous" was everybody who gravitated towards it were people who were stupid and famous, but they just all thought it wasn't about them. That was my favorite part.
Hi, how you doing?
Not you. Oh. Jeez.
Okay. Oh, okay. Leslie. Damn it, Maury. The last podcast, I was so annoyed that you stole extra money from Roz on that coffee run. Did you return his money and did you apologize?
No and no.
No and no is the answer. You
And
think
that
Maury's
is-
going to apologize for anything?
No.
I mean, I'll apologize to things that are worthy of an apology.
I have never heard you apologize to anybody for anything.
I've never heard you apologize.
At all.
I've apologized for things.
No,
Like what?
Like if there's a technical thing.
No,
or
you
if
don't.
I-
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No,
I've
you don't.
started. No, I purposely started to now because
I'll say this. Apologizing is an apology, and with an apology should come ownership of something. Okay? What you do is you apologize and then put the ownership on something else. So you'll say, sorry, so-and-so screwed that up.
No, I've recently purposely have said sorry. That's on me because of our conversations. You don't believe me?
No, I don't. No, sorry, Maury, I don't.
Every week you'll see on Instagram at Kiss925 a picture that reads "Ask Roz and Mocha." So you can
I want to ask one more.
all
This
of
one
your
right
questions.
here.
Okay, hold on. You can ask all of your questions there, and then on the following week's podcast, we'll try to answer as many as we can. And of course, much like Anthony earlier today, we'll get one of you to join us on the podcast to ask your question. Go ahead, damn it,
All
Maury.
right, speaking of Anthony, from a different Anthony.
Sorry, not Anthony. Angelo. Angelo is the one who asked us the question at the beginning of Ask Roz and Mocha.
Okay, this is from Anthony. Is Mocha a true Marvel fan? If he was, he would have watched Endgame on the first weekend.
I am, and I didn't because I couldn't get tickets. But I watched it the following week.
Logistically, it was hard to be a true Marvel fan on that opening weekend because there was just no tickets available.
So do you want to apologize?
For what?
For what?
I don't know.
All right,
Do you want to apologize for just screwing up the end of the podcast?
No, that was someone else's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's episode 78 of the Roz Mocha Show podcast. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Powered by Air Transat. Catch the guys live weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
Kiss925.com
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.